Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing so well. It is very good to see all of you. Let me see. Let me catch up. First group today: Thomas, Hopeful Weirdo, Faye, Liqueur, and Chris. Congratulations for snatching one of the first 5. I hope you guys enjoy your part of the cool crew today. Oh my god, hold on. Oh, this is not great. My fan just blew cat hair on my lip gloss. We don't like that. We really, really do not like that. Yeah, tasty. Yummy. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, join us, Lisanne. Scorching Dutchland here. Also, Liker, thank you so much for the 235 stream streak. Hold on. I see Mirna with that 13-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Please endure all your subby perks for a whole month more. And then I see Kia with the 5 stream streak. Thank you so much. Oh no, Carolina, I'm so sorry. I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat as well. I don't know if it's the same for you, but for me it's definitely the temperature and like the dryness. I wonder if your cat hair tastes any better than the German Shepherd fluff. I think it's probably equally as bad. Had an eventful day, work day with some after work things with my job. Playing games for half the day. Love to see that. Playing games for half the day is the nice part. Your eyes been bugging you all evening. Yeah, it's really bad. It is really, really bad. So much big news this week. Some stressful, some really good. Well, if you want to share either, but obviously the really good, I would love to hear. Emma, thank you so much for the 2-month resub and also on freaking tier 2. That is above and beyond. Thank you so much for wanting to do that. And please enjoy all your subby perks, including the tier 2 subby perks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, it is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Drove home for 6.5 hours today. Oh my goodness. Oh my, in this heat. Oh, I really pray to the Lords that your car has airco because that sounds horrible. Just deep clean the bathroom, kitchen next. All my family is coming tomorrow, but I'm sweating so much. I can imagine. Holy shit. I can't even begin to think. Although I technically 3 weeks ago when I cleaned my balcony, it was also like 27 degrees and I was working outside in the sunshine. It got disgusting pretty fast. AC was on full blast, definitely on its limit. See, but if you have AC in the car, then you kind of get to the point where actually the car is probably a better place to be. So then it's kind of nice. She's starting to feel more comfy here. Some issues with her digestion, but hopefully hoping to figure that out soon. Yeah, I can imagine that like she probably moves her entire body differently than she used to. And just like humans, that probably affects your entire system. And also anesthesia and stuff, just like humans, probably affects your digestive decisions. No, not your decisions, system as well. So I hope that it goes better very, very soon. I'm containing the good news until everything is 100% confirmed. That is very, very fair. I'm like that as well. I'm like, I'm not going to share anything until it's like 100% certain that it's happening because otherwise I might like hype myself up too much. So I get that. I totally get that. That is very true, Flux. That's the good side about cleaning a bathroom. And then you might as well just do it in your swimsuit or bikini or whatever you feel comfortable wearing and just not care. Also, Mandy, welcome in. It's good to see you. And hi, Chris. The hair is hair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if why it's herring, but it is. I actually was thinking that it's kind of flat at the top because I worked out today and I didn't wash my hair after because hair wash day isn't until at least tomorrow. But because it's so sweaty, I don't know, it's disgusting. I hate it. But at the same time, I also didn't I washed it yesterday, so I'm not gonna wash it again today. So I was like, it's fine. But if you guys are saying that it's herring, I'll take it. I will take it because honestly, I wasn't feeling my hair today. But if you guys are saying it, she figured out the walking real fast. So indeed, thinking it will be stress and surgery. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would have that too. Like, I have only once had surgery, and I didn't even have to go on full anesthesia. And it was like on my hand, and I still had stress from it so much that it basically affected my entire body. Also, Marcella, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask. That really just confirmed my theory that your hair always looks good. I'll definitely take that because I definitely do not feel like that. I actually booked an appointment with the hairdresser. I was totally forgetting that because I got like a new color conditioner. And you guys might not notice, but secretly, I have 2 months worth of roots, which you don't see at the top of my head because I've been like splattering the color conditioner. But I think you can kind of see it like over here. I don't know if it's very visible, but I got some roots. So I should go to the hairdresser, but I was kind of forgetting it because you don't see it at the top as much. Like the color conditioner is working its magic. I know, Innkeeper, I know. Listen, I am sweating so much today. It's actually ridiculous. Right? The roots are super well hidden. Yes, I know the AI opted out sign. It was shared in the Discord. The graphic for it is free to everyone if you want to use it. I just put it on the carousel because I figured that actually makes sense because all my information for my stream is right there. But yeah. I'm pretty happy with how I've hidden the roots. But the thing is, because it was so warm, I've been putting my hair up a lot. And then I realized, obviously in the back, you actually do see the roots. So I should probably go to the hairdresser. And also, I like to go to the hairdresser before I have big events. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to the hairdresser before Gamescom, but that will be okay. I think I can handle that. But then I was like, I want to go in November, but right before TwitchCon. But then obviously, I also don't want to go within a month. So I was like, okay, I'll go first week of September, and then I can go right before TwitchCon again. I 100% thought the hair color is natural. Listen, I'll take that. Because I wish, like, so dearly that this was my real hair color. So I'll definitely take that. Happy to catch a live. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a very well. Oh, you said you're very well. There we go. Listen, I should have read the whole message instead of just the last bit. But yeah, I should probably go to the hairdresser again. Also, thank you guys for all saying that you thought it was natural. I appreciate that. What is your natural color then? I can find the photo if you want. Hold on. I mean, I've had many different hair colors. So at this point, I'm like, actually, like it's like a dark and ashy blonde. But I don't know. The last time I had that was long ago. Also, Donut, let's go. That's a Twitch, baby. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month more. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to find a photo where you can like properly see it. Yeah, I guess this is a good one. So this is actually from, wait, when is this? Yo, listen, this is almost exactly 5 years ago. This was August 21st, 2021. So in like 7 days. Yeah, one strand of hair is like, yay! I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I do know it's the fan, but I don't know why it's that one strand that's like, I'm gonna be partying. But yeah, that's Baby Ro. I also didn't have glasses back then. I mean, I did, but I never wore them. But yeah, that's my natural hair color. Which was fine. This is literally like, I mean, obviously we celebrated my 5-year stream anniversary not too long ago. I wasn't even a Twitch affiliate at this point. I think I just set a schedule for myself. I have thought about dyeing my hair, but it's jet black. Yeah, having to bleach your hair, that is such a fair point. Because then the threshold of dyeing your hair a different color, indeed, like you say, it means bleaching, and bleaching is so bad for your hair. Because listen, I've had bleached hair too. And not just a little bit like highlights. No, no. I shall find a photo to shock you guys. Just because we're on the topic right now, I have to do some scrolling because it's been a hot minute. Also, eventually it died so badly that I had to cut it really short. But okay, I'm scrolling. Because yeah, I bleached it for a while. But obviously if you continuously bleach your hair, that's not really good for your hair, you know? So it died, and then I had to cut it off, which meant that I had really short hair, and I hated that as well. Okay, I'm scrolling to find like actually a good photo where you can really see it. Because some of them have like a lot of roots, and then I feel like you don't see it as much. Okay, I found a photo. This photo does have a filter, but the hair color actually did look like this. Blue hair. Oh yeah, I had blue hair. And it was in fact a nightmare to get out. I was very sad. I like had Targaryen hair. Also, this is my old house. This is my first own home. But yeah, I was baby hair. This is literally 10 years ago. This is in February of 2017. So it's 9.5 years ago. Now the red, you have red and a bob. Listen, this is something that I've actually been thinking about. Because I'm now in kind of like the middle length. I used to have longer hair, then I went like short, but not like full bob. And I was thinking like, do it on a bob. There's not many people with red hair in a bob. I like tried to look up inspo photos, and there's not that many. Also, if you guys are intrigued by my hair colors, I have a post on Instagram that I worked on yesterday, which is like, it's called Meet Me in Fives. And it's basically like different slides where I'm like, meet me in 5 different movies, 5 different books. And there's one slide, meet me in 5 different hair colors. And I legit have 5 different hair colors. Like I put like photos of all of them. So if you're intrigued, keep an eye out on my Instagram. I think it posts, I did schedule a little in advance. I'm going to check when I have planned that one. Because then you might get shocked because I've had more than just these. I also had almost black, I had purple, and I had blue. A short bob with bangs. I wish my hair had volume. It's so flat and I want to look layered and messy. Listen, I think it's so funny because you always want what you don't have, because I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I wish I could rock a bob with bangs, but I can't because I have, like, right now it's actually pretty straight, but I have relatively wavy hair. So if I do bangs, that's already not an option. Like, they just don't behave. They look really weird. A bob usually makes me look like a child because my hair does like wee, and then I look like Matilda, which, like, I love Matilda, no shade to Matilda, but like as an adult, I don't know. We can switch. Yeah, I would love to switch. Tattoo appointment takes priority. That is fair. That is fair. Also, hi, she watches Twitch. Welcome in. And Lex, thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Let's go. And Jennifer, thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. And Rose for the 145 stream streak. So many stream streaks. But yeah, it's really fun. I was just like trying to read in the meantime all the colors that you guys have had. I love it. It is really cool to use your hair as like a self-expression tool and just, I don't know, go for wacky stuff. There was once, I don't know if you guys know this show, but this is like a hairstyle. I don't actually want to do it, I think, because the upkeep of this is way more intense than what I have now. But it's a TV show called Unforgettable. And the hair of the main character in Unforgettable, specifically in the later seasons, like, she is a redhead, but she has like red with highlights. And there's one point where she has like, I don't know, more like blonde front pieces. I'm gonna see if I can find a photo. I think it was like a later season. Um yeah, that is the season, but do we have more photos of this? Well, I remember loving that. I mean, I've always loved characters with copper hair. I don't know what it is. I have a very weak spot for that. I've always found it really beautiful, which explains why I dyed my hair this color. Not a surprise to anyone. So desperately want to change it. I mean, you can. You should. If it makes you happy. The only thing I can recommend is going to a hairdresser instead of trying it yourself. And yes, I have been to that point of trying it myself, and it wasn't very smart. It looked ridiculous. I didn't know how to color it properly. Okay, I'm really desperately trying to find a good photo, but I don't think I'm going to find it. I just remember when I was younger, I was so obsessed with it. Yeah, I can't find it. Do you mainly romance any of the Actually, my first time romancing in Stardew was with Elliot, so I guess, yeah. Although I didn't necessarily romance him for his hair, I mostly romanced him for his character, which probably says a lot about me. He also has a similar, I don't know, some things about him are similar to my IRL partner. But in this playthrough, we're romancing Sophia. She has pink hair. I've had rainbow in every natural color. I used to love coloring my hair. I've kept it jet black for the last 5 years now. It's low maintenance color for me. Yeah. Blue is really cool, but it's the upkeep of blue is exhausting. Also, I feel like blue is one of those colors that, apart from being intense to upkeep, part of that upkeep is also because it fades pretty badly. How many hours do you think you have in Stardew? I can check this for you. Because I know on my Switch I have 531 hours. And I know that because I haven't played on my Switch since I last saw that number. So a lot. That's also where I have my perfection save. And now I'm going to check for you. On my computer, I have 219 hours. So that adds up to a nice exact 850. I have to do some quick math. No. Yeah, 850. So we're getting closer to 1,000. I mean, that sounds like a lot, but then you see how many hours I have in The Sims and you're like, "Oh. That's not that bad." Let me check. Let me check. But yeah, it is funny when people like now see me play Stardew and they assume that I don't know anything about the game. Because obviously I'm playing modded Stardew and there's been some updates. So like there's some things where I'm like, oh, I don't know this. But there's a lot of things I do know. Because I have it locked in. Yeah, in The Sims I have 4,345 hours. She dyed as Soul Ginger recently. I just love fellow gingers, apparently. You have a type. Actually, I don't know, but I want to look it up now. I'm not very involved in the Dutch community. But yeah, The Sims is definitely a lot more. Still relatively low considering that I'm a Sims content creator. Oh, there's a video. Hold on, I have to watch this. It's an Instagram reel about her new hair color. Roxy Dekker heeft een nieuwe look. Is this recent? Oh yeah, it's like a copperish blonde. And then it has like darker bits at the bottom. I like it. It's like subtle. And also really depending on the light, it's like more red. It looks good on her. I like it. On the Bandboard app says I only have 7.5 hours, which is absolutely not true. And Steam says 51.2. Yeah, so if you don't launch the game through the EA app, then it doesn't count in the EA app. So I think then your Steam numbers are probably more correct, but I don't know if the 51 resonates more, if you feel like that is correct. Need to go shopping for essentials, but it's still 33 here. I can see why you're postponing it. We had this yesterday. Like, obviously, it was very warm here yesterday as well. And then again today. So that also meant that last night it didn't cool down as much. And at one point, it was like 11 p.m. And I was like, oh, can we open windows because I'm so warm? And then we looked at the temperature and it was still warmer outside than it was inside. And I was like, this is so sad. So yeah, when I walked into my office, I basically spent the entire day out of the house today. I went for a Pilates class in the morning, which was air-conned, which was very nice. Then I went for breakfast with my bestie at Hema, which was air-conned, which was very nice. Then I had to walk to a different place, which was rough because I had to walk outside in the sun. But I managed. It was only a 10-minute walk, so I did it. And then I went to a really nice cake place here to meet with another friend that I used to work with, and we hadn't spoken. I had a crazy socialization week this week. I don't socialize this much. Tomorrow I'm going to socialize more. I don't know what it is, but this week, like, I went for coffee on Wednesday with a friend, then for dinner with 2 other friends on Wednesday evening. This morning, I went for breakfast with my bestie. Then I went for cake with another friend. Tomorrow, we're going to go visit a friend who had a baby for the first time. And then tomorrow evening, we have a premiere of a theater show that Scott worked on. So we're going to go see that as well and then socialize after because there's drinks after. I'm going to be like socially depleted on Sunday. I'm very happy we're doing a reading stream because I need it. I normally don't socialize this much in 1 week. My battery is struggling. It has to be 1,000, I believe. Yeah, that is so fair. 7 because you've had your fair share of binge playing moments on Sims. It could be like, I know that a lot of people lost their amount of hours played when they did the upgrade to the EA app, like from Origin, what it originally was. So like a lot of people lost their played hours in that time, but yeah, it's still annoying. I would isolate for a month. Yeah, I wish I could, but I can't. But luckily, we're going to do reading on Sunday. I am very excited for that. Also, hi, Lightwoke. I mean, ready to game. What are you going to play today? No, I have, the Sunday is going to be pretty chill. And next week is also going to be pretty chill. I don't have any socialization things scheduled. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm going to make jewelry with my mom and my sister on Tuesday, which is also why co-working is moved to Wednesday next week. I'll explain it in the schedule when I post it tomorrow. But it's for Mom's Day. We gave that as a gift to her. So we're going to go make jewelry ourselves with the 4 of us, which is very, obviously that's like pretty chill. And also socializing with my sisters and my mom is different than socializing with friends, I feel like, because they're family, you know? And then the rest of the week is nothing too bad. But then the week after I have Gamescom, which is going to be obviously really busy. Because I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, and then traveling to Germany on Wednesday. And then I have very busy days, Thursday and Friday, and then I travel back on Saturday. So yeah. I wish I could take a month off to recover, but alas, here we are. You're gonna play Minecraft. Nice. Enjoy. I hope you have a lovely time. I'm excited to play Minecraft again next week. I feel like I got so used to the Minecraft Mondays that we did 1 week. Like this week we played marbles on Monday and now I'm like fully thrown off. I'm like, where is Minecraft? Where is Minecraft? I miss it. I also didn't play Minecraft outside of stream. Like not at all. I was editing my Minecraft video, so I did see myself play Minecraft, but that's different. More Fields of Mystria. Yeah, they had the 1.0 release, right? I've been seeing so many people play Fields of Mystria. I am also really excited. This is not going to happen until next week somewhere, and I actually don't know how much time I'll have to actually do this. But I am very excited to record more episodes of Moonlight Peaks because I recorded the first 2 episodes of the Let's Play. I'm very excited. The game so far has been really fun and I just want to continue playing. I really want to continue playing. Also, Skittles, welcome in. And thank you for checking out the command. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Saw you were playing for a bit, didn't want to ask. Yes. I wanted to know. So far, I'm loving it. I'm having a really good time. So, are you preparing 100 days for Minecraft? Yes. I am now... So I've done the rough cut, like I've done the rough edit, which basically brought me from almost 27 hours of content to 1.5 or like 1 hour and 40 minutes. And now I am going through the final edit, which is basically like editing or like adding zooms, sound effects, titles, music, stuff like that, time lapses, all of those things. And my goal is to get the video, including the time lapses, below 1.5 hours. I still think that's a pretty hefty video, but I also think that if I cut more out, the story just won't land. Like, it will be a really weird jump at some points. So I tried to already cut out all the things that I feel like are slowing things down. Can we know? No. No, I will not tell you what type of 100 days video it is until I release it. My goal is to post it next week, Thursday. Because obviously the week after I'll have a little less gaming streams. So then I figured you can either watch it straight away or you'll have like extra content in the week after to watch it. Because in the week after I will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, but then obviously I won't have a stream on Thursday and Friday. So 100 days of collecting the cutest mobs. Listen, that would actually be a really cute idea. You have an exam that day. I mean, it's a YouTube video, so you'll be able to watch it anytime. There's no rush. But yeah, I mean, actually kind of a little bit. That is involved, Thomas. It is involved in the video. There is some cute mobs involved. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't think I'll be making another 100 days video anytime soon. Not because I'm not enjoying it. Like, I am enjoying it. It's a very fun process. But this video took me more than 4 months, and I tried to calculate, including like recording and editing time. This video is taking me about 90 hours total production time, like including making the thumbnail, selecting all the mods, preparing the whole save file, playing through 100 days, and then editing everything. I don't think that's viable with the way I want to do other content. If I were exclusively a Minecraft creator and I didn't do anything else, and with that, I mean also no Twitch or like at least no co-working, but I literally just did Minecraft, which is what most people do when they make this type of content. Like most Minecraft YouTubers just make Minecraft content on YouTube. And maybe occasionally stream to do like grinding sessions and chat a little bit. But like most big Minecraft YouTubers, and also they make about 2 videos a month maximum. So yeah, I fear that with everything I want to do, and also just in general, the type of content creator I want to be, Minecraft is just a niche that will always be part of what I do, but never the main focus. That's not the rosannatxt we know. What? Also, hi, Mick. It's good to see you. What do you mean that's not the rosannatxt we know? Also, I'm starting up Stardew Valley, which means that I actually need to pause the music. Because otherwise we're going to have double music and we don't want that. And I do want to listen to Stardew music. Doing like grinding sessions, barely chatting, 2 videos a month. Yeah, no, that's not. Good point. Good point. Also, Esther, thank you for putting that in chat. I know we usually have it pinned, but given the whole AI situation, as I wrote it yesterday, I think for now I'll keep this one. From next week onwards, we can go with the Stardew Valley one again. I just imagine that people will still have questions about AI or not know about it because it's only the 2nd day. But yeah, for anyone wondering, the mods that I'm using for this playthrough, if this is your first time that you're seeing me play Stardew, you can actually check it out. We do have them on my website. So also, if you're seeing anything throughout this playthrough and you're curious what we're using, you can use that command at any point in time to have a little check-see. It's mostly visual mods. The two biggest gameplay mods that we're using are the Stardew Valley Expanded, which obviously huge. And the second one is the no fishing minigame mod, which I feel like also influences gameplay quite a lot. Other than that, I feel like I don't think I'm using that many gameplay mods. Mostly aesthetic mods because I just like making my Stardew Valley look cute. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna change the game capture to Minecraft. It says I have 35 mods. You actually have time and energy to hang out today. Let's go. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, are we gonna work? Hello? Oh. There we go. I was trying to capture the mod in the mod program instead of actual Stardew Valley. Okay, let's load in. So we are on summer day 8. And I think our biggest challenge is that we don't have a lot of money. And I kind of keep running into that because every single time I have like a little bit of money, I keep adding things that I want to do or like I want to buy. Like for example, upgrading my tools has been pretty expensive. But at the same time, I do want to continuously upgrade them. We have a couple of goals that I added to my little to-do list. I'm going to check. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Hello? Why can I not? Okay. Never mind. I tried to fix something in my OBS, but that didn't work. Oh, we have rain today. Well, that's lovely. Uh-oh. No, don't hold your sword, Ro. Can I just hold, like, nothing? Okay, we got some flowers. I think that's all that grew so far. So let's put them in here so we don't accidentally sell them. I know if you use that skip minigame for fishing, but I use that to make money early on. Also, I have the skip minigame for fishing. I just don't like fishing. Which is probably why I haven't been making a lot of money from that, is because I just don't like fishing. So I don't voluntarily do it a lot. Which probably I should change. Because it is good for money. Also, I stole torches from the mines, so I'm quickly gonna get that. Okay, we need to get all the summer forageables. And I wanted to make a glowstone ring. Oh, that was something we were doing. I remember now. We were collecting the solar essence, and I think we needed one more. I have 4. I need 5 and 5 iron bars, and I think I already had the iron bars, yeah. We do have bad luck today. Okay, maybe we prioritize the summer forageables then. Instead of going to the mines. Also, thank you for the self-care check. I'm going to take the last sip of my Despo. Like, I don't know if that's particularly self-care, but it is a good summery drink. No, I don't want to eat it. They drop too much for be worthy to build them? Wait, what do you mean they drop too much? Is there any forageables back here? No. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I don't prioritize the rings generally, but glowstone is an exception. Oh, they just drop. Yeah, so I've been trying to get glowstone, but I still don't have it. So I figured maybe I should just make it. I mean, maybe I've just been impatient. That is also entirely possible. But I figured if I have the ingredients without any additional hassle, because that's the thing. I'm going through the levels of the mines where I can find the solar essence anyways. So in that case, I'm kind of like, yeah, if I happen to find them, then I might as well. Oh yeah, okay. We are not good enough friend to enter the bedroom. I love how the bedroom is just connected to a huge wine storage. But we actually haven't been up here yet because the boulder only got removed yesterday. Wait, there's a graveyard here? That feels a little sinister. And there is I found a rapier. Interesting. So this has 8 to 18 damage. And then this has 1 to 25. So it could be higher, but it's also really fast. And it has a chance of crit and plus... Oh, interesting. You know what? I might actually try and use that later. And see if I like it. The thing is, the sword that I currently have, I actually really like. So, I don't know. Fast is good, keeps the enemies away. Yeah, but I'm not too worried about the enemies. If they hit me, they hit me. That is fine. Like, if they hit me a little bit, it's okay. I mean, it's if it's too slow, then I don't like it. Then I get annoyed by it. More food needed. I know, I'm aware of how to play the game. But that's okay. We can have food. Finally found the grape. Dang, that took a long time to get that. Because now I can make the summer seeds, which means I can grow. I thought I could pick that up. Never mind. Oh, we got the bone flute. I don't think we've donated that one yet. No. Nice. That means we get to go give that to the museum. I could have actually taken stuff that I wanted to bring to the museum, but I didn't think about that. So today is just a little bit of a foraging day, I guess. Oh, I have, in fact, already given that to the museum, which means that we can sell this one. That is very nice. And then I might actually... I might go to Pierre's and buy some seeds. How many items are needed to... That I would look up. I honestly don't know the answer to that from the top of my head. Also, Cozy Bean, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That is really kind of you. Thank you so much. And King James, please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. I never know if this is a flower that I can put up. Some of the flowers actually look so nicely decorated. Okay, let's see if we have any more grapes. You have any grapes? Danny waddled away, waddle waddle. Danny waddled away, waddle waddle. Thank you so much. I hope work's been going well. Sounds like you've been busy. Okay, let's see. Let me check. Because I think we looked up... for the... This is the... Hold on. That was fall foraging, exotic foraging, winter, summer. Yeah, I still don't have this one. I feel like... we haven't seen it at all. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that one. Tomatoes we have, hot pepper we have, blueberry we have, melons we have, and butternut squash. We are definitely growing enough of all of that Where is the quality crops bundle? I always forget where in which. Am I blind? I was blind. We also need 5-star melons and 5-star butternut squash and 5-star corn, but we are growing all of that enough that I'm not too worried about it. And then we have the Not Enchanters bundle, field research. Oh, we can actually... Wait. We shouldn't sell the amber. It's part of the bundle. Oh my goodness. And same for the frozen geode. I should actually make sure to keep one. Yeah, and one of the poppies is part of the chef's bundle. I was like, I remember one of those flowers being part of a bundle. I just wasn't sure anymore which one. But we already have poppies. So then, what do I want to get anything? I tried playing this game, but I did not like it at all. Now that I see you play, it looks much cooler. I am using a lot of mods, so it definitely looks different. Right, Cirrus Crobus is not bound by the museum on Extend. I'm not sure what you're saying, sorry. Do I want to get... The thing is, I actually have... No, you know what? I'm going to use those spots to make the summer crops. Tomorrow the bookseller is here. Okay. Someone say hi to everyone in town for me. Everyone will like you a little more. No. I have better things to do. Oh no. Not wildfires in the UK. Holy shit. That's rough. Yeah, it's been so dry and so warm. Okay. But the fact that they're sending out a government alert is kind of wild. Make sure to stay safe. That is scary times. Oh my god, the thunder in this game is so intense sometimes. So intense. Kind of actually scares me like real thunder. I'm still hoping for the trash bin hat. Yes, of course, Lisana. Of course, that is all good. I actually like Thunder IRL, but I do usually get jump scared by it. I think it's really cozy, but I do get jump scared. Okay, let's see if there is anything here we can collect. Ooh! Summer squash. Let's go. And that on our unlucky day. And a rainbow shell. I think we need that for the community center too. Ooh, we leveled up in foraging. Nice. So who is this? That's not Gus, right? Old mariner. I've got this old amulet to say. Ah, that's what you buy for when you want to get married in this game. Yeah, we're definitely not ready to do that. We are not ready to get married. Not even close. And the girly pop that I've set my eye on is very shy. So we're going to have to take it slow. Lily, let's go. What the heck? Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the freaking coconut roll. Let's go. Let's go. Love it here, of course. Thank you. I appreciate that. Either I will set it up or one of the mods will set it up. Usually my mods beat me to it. Also, hi, Mim. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see if we can find any. Wait, that's another green tree with the moss on it. I wonder if that's leftover from the green tree event or if they sometimes just show up. Okay, there's nothing here apart from... Oh, we now have two... Oh, we can have a cap. We don't have enough money, but... Maybe sometime we can go buy a cap. It shows up as trees go old. Okay, so it means that I haven't chopped these trees, basically. There's more here. Ooh, and I see another summer crop. So let's go get that. There we go. I would like to have another berry. Just so that I can make even more summer crop seeds. But I fear we might have to just accept that we for now have one. So let's go home. And let's see if we can make sure to put our stuff in our chest and like plant all those summer crops. We have 2 spots over here, but I think we're gonna make some more spots. This is community center then. This needs to go to Gunther. Also, Farmbird Gamer, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It is nice to have you. Okay, do we have a frozen geode? We have. Okay, so we should make sure to first drop the frozen geode off before we go do anything else. Pet sitting her cats for a couple of days and everyone cuddles for them. Cuddles back. Big cuddles back. Like I said, I vaguely remember. Oh yeah, we need to grab a poppy. Oh, and we can, if we get one more solar essence, we can put it in here as well. Is this only the fish or do we have the shells? We have a mussel now. See, I was like, I know I just picked something up that we can also use, but apparently the rainbow shell, I guess we need it for something else then. Let me quickly clear out my stuff here. And then we needed one of the poppies, and I needed the, I think I can, no, that's the wrong button row. Basic fertilizer. Yeah, I can make the wild seeds for summer now. I can only make 1 bag, which is 10. It's not that much, but it's a good start. And we also got the summer squash. So that is good too. Yes. Oh my god, protect your phone. Good shout. Okay, we need to go donate that as well. Put our food in here. Wait, we actually have a bottle of wine. Didn't we need that for the... either the artisan or what was it, the enchant bundle? I'm gonna have to start remembering where everything is in this because it's getting embarrassing that I keep forgetting. Yeah, we do. We actually need wine. I already have one. I might as well just take it and just bring it to the community center. Okay, let's plant our squash. And then let's create some extra space. Ooh, you got your first strawberry. Let's go. Second one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stay safe. That sounds so scary. We have 3 left. Good thing is that we don't have to water anything today. That is kind of nice. Do I have... Hold on. I have so much of all of this. It's a bit wild. We can probably sometime soon try and get maybe something going for animals. I think I'm just going to go to sleep, though. Maybe we can go visit Robin. Ooh. Level 5 foraging. Forester. Trees drop 25% more wood. Oh, yeah. We're going to go for the double harvester. Because, listen, chopping wood, yeah, or you're going to eventually need a lot of wood, but it just takes a little bit more time. But with the gatherer, you can actually make those seeds that I just made, and planting those, especially when you have sprinklers, gives you so much money. So I prefer to do that one. Yeah, gatherer is the best. Okay, we can check the bookseller, but the problem is I do not have enough money to go visit the bookseller. I can tell you that much. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! Thank you for coming over. I appreciate that. How was your stream? I hope you had a lovely stream. What were you up to today? Please do tell me. I would love to know. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing so well. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And today we're playing Stardew. And I am currently trying to find a tool. Where did I put this? Where's my face? I'm confused. I am confused. Anyways, I hope you had a lovely stream. I would love to hear what you were up to. I really do appreciate you coming over. Thank you. Hold on, my game is really loud for some reason. That's better. Don't lose your... Yeah, I don't know what I did with my tool. For now, I'll just put all of this away so I can't accidentally lose it. Also, I got 2 new sunflower seeds. So that means that I can replant them. Which is great. Oh, it's right there. I was just really blind. Because this is ready to harvest. And this one is ready to harvest. Let's go. This is all wheat. Okay, so we don't have to plant more wheat. If you keep the seasonal seeds and befriend Caroline, you can get the tea bush recipe. I am aware of that fact, yes. However, I have decided that... Oh, that's good quality so they don't stack. I have decided that I'm not going to try and rush this particular playthrough. So I'm keeping like 1 or 2 of everything. And then if I eventually need it, I will use it. But I'm trying not to strategize too much because that's how I got really burned out the last time I was playing. So I'm kind of just going with the vibe. Beta Minecraft, no mods, no nothing. Just good old chill building with some focused soundtrack background. That sounds lovely. I love that for you. Stardew is doing well. Yes, I am having a really good time. I am very happy that this time around, like I said, I was just explaining, like I'm taking it slow. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And it's been such a breath of fresh air to not feel rushed in this game and just literally be vibing. Instead of trying to do everything perfectly. Because, I don't know, the last time I played, I was trying to get the community center in year 1 and I was so stressed. And I don't know, it like took all the fun away. Exactly, just a casual playthrough. I was like, I just want to enjoy it again. I remember that, you know, that first time that you play Stardew and you don't know shit? And you're like, basically you're probably in your first playthrough. I think everyone finishes their community center in like year 2 or 3. Because they don't know anything. They don't know any better. They don't know that they have to keep one of everything and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to deal with the frustrations of not knowing anything. So it is nice to know some things. But at the same time, I kind of liked it as well. Like, it had something charming to it of just not knowing what you were doing and kind of just going with the vibe. Still don't know everything. Don't think I'll ever. I mean, you can maybe reach perfection, but just it might just take you a long time, and then you just like take it one step at a time. Like, you work on one thing first, and then once you feel like you understand that and it's completed, you can always focus on the next thing if you want to. But even in a game like Stardew, where I know a lot of people do perfection runs, I feel like, I don't know. It's like it's become such a standard, but it's so not necessary to enjoy the game. I have not played Fields of Mistria, no. So I would say about 5 weeks ago, I finally got back into Stardew after 4.5 years of not wanting to play any farming sim. I know, right, Noah? I know. And I initially was kind of, I was like, okay, I can now, my like farming sim is cured. But then I also realized I shouldn't go too hard into games that are too similar, because then I think I'll burn out again. So I haven't played Fields of Mistria, mostly because I'm scared that if I start playing that game as well, I will again get into that sort of burnout phase. I have started playing Moonlight Peaks though. I'm going to make a playthrough on my YouTube channel. And that is like different enough because obviously it has sort of like the occult and supernatural vibes, which I feel like have been a very welcome change. Like the humor and stuff in it, and there's different skills in the game that I haven't seen in any other farming game as well. So I was like, okay, this is at least like it brings some refreshment or something. Oh, enjoy, Emma. That sounds really good. Kind of more combat RPG focused. I love that they are like combining this genre with so many other genres these days. It's like they're really trying to experiment with what they could do. Also at this point, I think I'm just gonna place this one over here so that there's like a little less I have to water every single day. We might as well use it. That means that we have 2, 3 empty spots. I don't have a seed maker or anything, and we only have 400. So we're gonna have to see what we can, if we can actually fill those spots today. But I think what I'm going to do is today we are going to go to community center. And because we also have good luck. So I think I might also go to the mines. I can take my parsnips. Is that the quest don't expire? That is very nice. That's actually a really good upside. Okay, I will continue to forage because if I can make more of those summer seeds, I will do that. Yes, I do. Although they now do have the monthly quest board in Palia, but I feel like monthly is still, it gives you plenty of time, or at least a lot more time, which is already great. I feel like sometimes in Stardew, some of the like town quests or something literally give you 2 or 3 in-game days. And if you happen to be really busy with something else, then you're just kind of fucked. Also, we actually did this. We got the glowstone ring. Okay, so I think we're going to have to do a thorough check of all the bundles. Artisan bundle. We don't have anything. Animal bundle. We don't have anything. Oh, I wanted to go see Robin. Summer crops. Yeah, all the other ones we don't have yet. Fall crops we are very much waiting for. Okay. We can't do glowstone yet. Okay, I don't have anything for this. I don't have anything for this. I mean, I could just place this one here. And then I still haven't found this one. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye open when that shows. I have some of these. I could have actually taken it. I don't have more grapes. But let's actually go back here. Because I don't have 10 of this just yet. I have the poppy that I can put in here. Oh, we have a sea urchin. I could have taken that. And we also have a sunflower. Could have taken that too. Crap. So many opportunities. I feel like I'm missing something here. But that's not. That's the other one. I think the Adventurers bundle, we can do one of the wine. Was that there? Yay! We completed one. A magnet ring, but I already have that one. Okay, we don't have those two, so we can't entirely complete this bundle yet. But I am gonna try and prioritize this one a little bit because then the minecarts get repaired. Thank you, Lonely Dreamer. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a bunch of mods to make the game look a bit prettier. Okay, this is the money bundle, right? Yeah. So we all know that this is gonna take me a while because I'm broke as fuck right now. Hold on. Yeah, the wine. That was Artisan Enchanter. There we go. Thank you. Good shout. Yeah, we definitely don't have any of this yet. Okay, so then the mussel we could also drop here. Was it the crab pot bundle? Yeah. Okay, so we only need one more of these, actually. That is not bad. I was going to drop this at the museum. So let's first go to Gunther to get those geodes cracked and then go to the museum to drop everything off. Yeah, the money bundle, I feel like it's mostly a struggle really early game. So like if you want to finish the community center in year 1, it is pretty rough to do it. But if you don't care about timing, eventually you get there. The fishing rod one to get rid of the fishing minigame. Because that's the one we have too. I don't know if that's the one you mean, but... Yeah. Yeah, I have that one too. I feel very seen by the fact that basically, since I installed the mod and I started mentioning that I have it, so many people have been saying that they also have it. Pixie, thank you so much for the 35 stream streak. Let's go. But yeah. No, me neither. I don't like the fishing minigame either. Process geodes. Okay, let's go. I hope for a frozen tier because then we can also drop that off. Oh, nice. Some iron. More iron. Stone. Now, that's always disappointing. We got the frozen tier. We did it. Let's freaking go. And I think we are getting some more new things that we can drop off at the museum as well. More stone. Ew. Ooh. More new things. Let's go. Now we are even broker. But that's okay. This was worth it. I'm hoping that if we drop off some more things, we actually get more rewards again. Okay, so the frozen tier also needs to go to the museum, but we ain't dropping it there today. I'm first gonna put it in the community center. We got a flute block and the bear. Let's go. Yes, and also on your... I also have the game on my Switch. That's actually where I've done a perfection run. I just still can't believe I got to perfection. I mean, to be fair, that's a couple of updates ago, so at that time, perfection wasn't as extensive yet. I feel like it's gotten more extensive. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hated the fishing game on my Switch so much. I struggled so badly with catching, like, the legendary fish. Like, it was just... I wanted to punch a hole in the wall at one point because I just couldn't get it. And it was so infuriating. I don't remember if that bundle only needed one or if we also needed the fire quartz. I don't remember if we needed both. I wanted to go to the museum as well, or sorry, to the mines as well today, but I think with quite a full inventory and only this little time left, maybe it's not the best idea. How do you feel about Junimo Cart? I despise it. Yeah, we need both. Okay, so we still need the fire quartz. And I think we can only find that when we are at more levels downwards in the mines. So I think next order of business is actually getting further down into the mines. I figured, yeah. See, the thing is, I ironically enough have watched many hours of Junimo Cart. And I think also, weirdly enough, I might be better at it now. Do you also like parkour in Minecraft? Question mark. I have a feeling you do. I don't know why. Because to me, those very much elicit the same frustration / satisfaction. You hate that? Oh, interesting. This can go in here. I'm just gonna put these things in here because I don't really know what else to do with them. Oh, I put my small magnet ring in here. I'll put that in here too. Kind of have the same with the flute block and the futon bear. Like, I can put the futon bear in my house, but I don't necessarily know what I want to do with the flute block. I also said that for the dye bundle, I actually had the sunflower. And I had one of these for the bundle as well. And then there was something else. Yeah, we definitely don't have any of this just yet. How much of the construction bundle do we have? 10 clay, 199 stone. We have 9 clay. Okay, let's take 199 stone and put that away because we still have so many. How much wood did we need? No. Why do I feel like I'm... Oh, that's because I'm in the wrong place. 30 hardwood and 499 wood. Yeah, we don't have that yet. We need to probably go chop some trees, but I might actually prioritize some animals before that. Yeah, same Faye. And then I was looking for the dye bundle specifically now. Because I remember that I earlier saw... Yeah, a sea urchin. And a red mushroom. We have both of those. A red mushroom. And a sea urchin. See, I can go take those. Hold on. I will put this in here because I don't know what to do with it yet. We are saving that for now. So that's all good. That's all good. These can... No, not... Yeah. No, I want to bring those to the community center. Let me put the bear in my house. Can I not rotate this? I'll just put it there then, right at my head. Getting a... Yes. Oh, I will do the silo as well. No worries. I just forgot what we need for that. Probably a lot more clay, so we might have to go digging for that before. But I always get a silo before I get animals, because otherwise you get into big trouble during summer. Which I don't want. Okay, considering that I'm not gonna do mines anymore today... Ramen is probably already closed. I waited a little too long. Also, a small reminder not to backseat. I know that it's very tempting to, like, give advice or to remind me to do things, but, again, part of the gameplay is that I'm gonna forget things and that's okay. And, again, I also have almost 900 hours in this game, so I have some inside knowledge that can help me with things. Like, for example, getting a silo before getting animals. But even if I were to forget that, then that's going to be part of the playthrough that I didn't think about that. So if anything comes up where, like, if I actually, like, earlier, if I check the bundles and I say, hey, am I missing anything? And I literally have the bottle of wine in my inventory and I meant to drop it off, like, it's fine to put a reminder of, like, hey, you wanted to do that. But other than that, it's also, wait. Now finding the right bundle is going to be a challenge. It's also okay if I do something wrong. Is it the bulletin board? Is that where the dye bundle is? It is. Let's go. Okay, we're not going to be able to finish this bundle this year anyways, because we don't have the red cabbage seed. Is construction also here? No. Construction was actually there. Expanded has a lot, yeah. It has a lot more, also for the bundles. Which I kind of like that that doesn't feel like a repetition now. Is the crafter here? Yeah, construction bundles here. Oh. Oh, on the... Scott just walked into my room looking very, very confused. I just realized I forgot something. I forgot the spice berry. No, not fall foraging, summer foraging. There we go. And then those two I don't have yet. Or I had one. I'm hoping that I'll get more grapes through the 10 crops that we planted earlier so that I can just harvest them. It's a little easier. But the red one, I still don't know how to get it. But that's an expanded one for sure, so... Dude, is je stem aan het terugkomen? So my cat lost her voice. Where was the list? Twitch streamers, which list, Sananor? I don't think I know what you're referring to. I know, Mim, I know. And that's the thing, like, I know whenever you guys are, like, backseating, it's just because you guys are trying to help. I know that you never mean to try to tell me how to play the game properly or anything. So that's also why I'm, like, just giving, like, the kind reminder instead of being like, no backseating, ew. Is she feeling better? I feel like yesterday she, like, didn't meow at all. I feel like she was actually, it might have been hurting a little bit or something to meow. But today she's been meowing again, but it sounds very crappy still. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Nice. Goed idee. We're just trying to, like, feed her a little extra and give her, like, extra water and stuff. What I'm hoping is that it's just, like, irritated throat because of the heat and the dryness. I mean, I also have a little bit of a throat ache, so I'm not surprised that she is probably affected by it as well. And then she might have just meowed a little too much because she does like to yap. And she might have just fucked over her own voice a little bit. But if after the weekend it's not gone yet, I'm gonna call the vet. Like, if there's no improving, if she improves and it's just like, you know, it gets better, but it's still a little bit raspy, then it's fine. But if it stays as bad as it is now or it increases, then I'm gonna call the vet on Monday. Yeah, cats do be yappers, and Toot also specifically is a huge yapper. So I feel like she also can scream really loud. You know what I'm gonna do before we go to sleep? And I think tomorrow we're gonna have to water our plants anyways. I'm just gonna... Oh, look at the cat sleeping on the bed. That's cute. Exactly, just like our human. She did a long karaoke session. She just sneaked out. Oh, sorry, you compost link, Senanor. I am very sorry. They get deleted immediately. I'm assuming that's why I got deleted. Hold on. App Notion, Twitch safe raids. Okay, can I say something about a list like this? I think this is really risky business to start making lists of streamers that are or aren't opted into the AI thing. I think it's great if a streamer wants to specifically say that they are opted out. And I know that streamers are also just trying to find safe spaces, but it's been 1.5 days. There's going to be so many streamers who are coming back from holiday, who are currently maybe even away from desk and have no position to update this setting. And this is just going to create a lot of bad blood between people. Obviously, over time, it's going to be a really good thing to be able to know who is safe, but a list like this is going to get outdated really fast. And it's going to hurt people that are not doing this with the wrong intentions, but simply with lack of information. So I think instead of making lists of who is safe to raid, I think we should, at least for now, at least for like the coming week or 2 weeks, treat people with grace, because a lot of people are just not informed properly. And hurting them by no longer raiding into them and stuff like that, I don't think is going to be great for the ecosystem of Twitch and how we voice a message towards people constructively. So yeah. I know that you meant to share it in good faith, but I'm just giving a little pushback on this, that I personally will not be using a list like that, and I will also discourage other people to use a list like that. Like I said, over time, it is great to be able to have an indicator. That's why I have the pinned message, because I do want people that come into this stream to know that this is a place where it isn't being used. But for now, making exclusion lists, I think, is going to hurt people that are going to get unintentionally... Like, this situation already sucks for all of us. We don't need to make it worse. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind. I know that it's a confusing time, and everyone's also just trying to help and try to make the best of it. So, yeah, it's just sucky. Oh, 3 days. I was thinking that I could already harvest that, but that wasn't the case. Do have some stuff here. Okay, 1 more day, and then I can harvest all of that too. Yes, no worries, no worries. Also, it literally got introduced Wednesday, like middle of the night, so you didn't miss anything all that much, Alma. So very brief recap. Amazon is the owner of Twitch. That's an important fact to know for the rest of the story. Amazon is training or building new AI models. They're always doing that. They're continuously doing that. And obviously, Amazon realized that on Twitch, there is a ginormous body of content, both in panels, in people's chats, in literally streams, endless hours of streams that they could theoretically be using to train their models. They then continue to force this on Twitch. This is not confirmed, by the way. This is allegedly forced this on Twitch. However, based on the communication and the way that Twitch has been choosing their words, it's very, to me, very obvious, or it seems very obvious, that they don't want this either. They know that this is not what their streamers want. They know that this is not what their audience wants. They just can't say it explicitly because Twitch is their boss. So they're trying with what they can to make this a feature that is an opt-out feature instead of a the irony of it is everyone is opted in by default. So as of Wednesday evening, every single account, even if you're not a streamer, is opted in to allow Twitch to use your, or actually allow Amazon to use your content to train their generative AI models. I'm wondering what training models means. What models? The AI models you can see on social media, many different models, Anna. There are many AIs, many different ones, but basically it's just stealing you and your data and your human beingness and trying to replicate that in terms of the knowledge that you're sharing, in terms of the things that you're saying, in terms of how to act human, in terms of how to communicate, in terms of games, etc. Basically, anything you put out there can be used to then try and train a computer to do the exact same thing. That's very bluntly put what it's doing. Twitch opted everyone in by default, which obviously is not a great situation because a lot of people are not comfortable with that. The shield, quote unquote, that Twitch has been using to not downplay, but kind of hide behind a little bit, is everyone in the industry is doing this, which is sad but true. If you comment on YouTube, there is a chance that your YouTube comments are being used to train recognition models for YouTube to have them, like their auto mod and stuff, be improved. I don't know what else they do with it. It's probably in the small terms somewhere, but it's not explicit enough and you can't opt out of it. If you comment on Instagram, if you use Instagram, the algorithm on Instagram partially is also using smart training models based on your user data, which means that your data is being used to train models. So ironically enough, they are not wrong in saying this is industry standard. It is sad that they are following the industry standard and instead of deciding to deviate from it. But what I'm assuming is that Amazon probably didn't want the opt-out button altogether. I think Amazon just wanted to force this down everyone's throat, and then Twitch advocated really loud to have an opt-out button. And I think that for them is already like we've extended as much as we could any control towards the streamers. But yeah, in essence, still the situation sucks, and particularly the communication around it sucked. They didn't send an email to anyone. They didn't tell anyone until it was basically already implemented. There was no notice ahead of this, which was again, like this is specifically said by Mary on the live stream. She wasn't able to talk to anyone beforehand. Like even us ambassadors literally found out on the night it happened. This is because of legal stuff. They probably all had to sign NDAs to not tell anyone about this. So that basically means that everyone found out the moment they were already opted in, which is obviously a very shitty situation. They then did a live stream where they addressed all of this, amongst other things. But obviously the live stream kind of got taken over by the whole AI talk. And based on their answers and the way that they were communicating, that to me made it again very clear that they don't want this either. Two examples of what they said is someone asked, why is this an opt-out feature and not an opt-in? And they said because if it was opt-in, no one would opt in. Which, I mean, if you already know that, and if they're saying that out loud, that I think says it a whole lot. Then they asked, so for the Twitch official live stream account, will you guys be opted in or opted out? And they said, oh no, we're opted out. So yeah, I think that is the second part that says quite a lot about where they stand and how Twitch is viewing this. So yeah, altogether, can they prove that? Yeah, they showed it, I think, on the stream. I'm not entirely sure if they showed it, but I mean, they wouldn't say that if they were opted in. If they were actually behind this feature, they would proudly say that they are opted in. But there's actually already a lot of niche corner cases where people have like, okay, so what if you do a stream together and one person is opted in and one person is opted out? What is going to be leading? What do we do? Or if, for example, you're using Epidemic Sound, which is a service where you get to pay to then use licensed music. What if you use Epidemic Sound to listen to music on stream and your stream is then being used to train an AI model, but that AI model doesn't have the rights to that music because it's copyrighted music? What do you do then? So like there's so many corner, and like this is just two that I'm literally pulling from the top of my head, but there's like so many more where people are already like, how are you going to actually do this? Like how is this going to work? We all, like multiple people have already said that we feel lawsuits coming up. There's probably going to be a whole bunch of things about data collection. Like what if you dox yourself on stream by accident and your stream is being used to train AI models? What if something really bad happens on stream, you get swatted? Or what if something bad happens, like someone's doing an IRL stream and they witness a terrible situation that gets put into the AI? Like, there's so many cases where you're like, you don't actually want this. This is not, but alas. Anyways, that's not the part that's up to us. That's for Amazon to fix if they actually want to use the data that people are saying that they can use. But there's a lot of things that Twitch still has to figure out. And yeah, the whole situation is just sucky. But basically, bottom line, go to your security settings and turn it off for yourself. If you're a streamer specifically, because if you are a streamer and people are chatting in your chat, if you don't have it turned off, then other people's chats are still being read, even if they personally have it turned off. So it's very important to make sure that the streamer has it disabled. But still, if you're a chatter, turn it off. Better safe than sorry. Then they cannot use anything you ever do on this platform. And it's just better that way. Also, Hexy, thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the palm tree roll. I think I'm actually going to set that up in my break, because my break is about to start in 10 seconds, which means that I will be taking a 5-minute break. And I actually have another roll that I also need to set up. So I'm going to do that during my break. But thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem that. I'll be taking a quick 5-minute break because, like I said, the ads are about to run. And then we're going to come back to some Stardew. And then we're going to do some more farming. But I'll catch you guys in 5, okay? Hi, chats. I'm back. I set up the rules. I did it. Oh, tomorrow they're gathering at the beach for the Pelican Town Lao. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. We don't have Lewis's purple shorts to put in there just yet. But we can bring something else to put in there. That's going to be fine. I was going to make one more iron bar. Also, I hope you guys had a nice break. I hope you stretched and hydrated and stuff. Okay, let's keep all the summer crops here. We have bad luck again. I feel like every single day that I'm like, okay, today we're going to go to the mines. I have bad luck. Which is rather unfortunate. Like, what am I going to do? You know what? Maybe we should go fishing today. We have bad luck. I mean, that's still probably not the best, but we might be able to just catch some fish that we don't have yet. Also, Lena, did I say hi? I feel like in my head, I was like, oh, Lena's here. But now I'm realizing that I don't think I said it out loud. Sometimes I'm like in Stardew, I'm trying to water in a specific direction and it just refuses to go that direction. Also, tomorrow we're going to harvest a whole lot of crops. Because a lot of this wheat is going to be done tomorrow. The melons are going to be done tomorrow. We should probably keep an eye out and make sure that we can, as soon as possible, gather even more crops, like the seeds. The problem with that is that I currently am broke as fuck, so I can't, like, pre-buy seeds. Also, I see you guys are enthusiastically licking the lamp again. That is true. That is true. I was on break. Okay, we should probably refill our watering can quickly. Oh, and maybe, you know what? That's what we can do today. We can go see Robin. Also, Pierre's would be closed today. So even if I wanted to pre-buy seeds, like even if I had enough money for it, I wouldn't be able to do that today because he's closed. That is one thing I do always forget, is that Pierre's is closed on Wednesdays. Hi, Molly. Hello, hello. Cozy in bed with a book. Oh, that sounds so nice. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay. Let's actually just grab all of our construction materials because I truly don't remember what exactly we need. So I'll just take... No, what? I don't think we need moss. Do I just take it? Just to be sure. I don't remember what we need. So we're going to go to Robin and see what we need to... Girl, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, I'll take the long route then. I can't believe my cat just blocked me. That was actually rude. Let's quickly check up here. Ooh, 20 pages left. You might be able to finish that today. I think if tomorrow morning I have some time to read, and maybe also Sunday morning a little bit, I might actually be able to finish my book on stream on Sunday. Which I'm very excited about because then I get to start my next book. Finally. I've been waiting for it. I really want to start How High We Can Go in the Dark, or why do I keep adding the word can? Sorry for coughing. So the dreaded TBR, is it that bad? Construct farm buildings. Okay, let's see. We need 10 clay and 5 copper bars. Okay. But we would have the money and we would have the stone. We need 1 more clay. And the copper bars we have, we just didn't take them. Hold on. And then what else do we need? For a coop? Because I think I start with chickens, probably. We need 300 wood and 100 stone. Okay, so... I think then what I'm just going to do is I'm going to continue clearing out the things on my own farm. Because that's going to give us more wood and more... I can actually start doing that here. The Knight and the Moth, and it was so good. Nice. Also, oh my goodness, I want to say thank you. I mean, I know that I said it in chat, but thank you so much again for such a long resub. That's wild. 43 months. Holy moly. I love the cat sneeze for that alert. Thank you so much for the 150 biddies. That is really kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I really appreciate that. Ooh, maybe hello? I was like, why is this tree not being chopped? Well, that's my fault. All this time there was grape here. Okay, but that means that I can make summer seeds again, I think. Which means that all the empty spots on the crop field, I can actually plant summer seeds. Or at least get started with that again. Just keep an eye on my energy. Okay, let's go. Let's double check if there's nothing behind here. No. Okay. At an antique store near me, it's a hard book to find, so I'm so glad. I love it when you get those finds. When you are just like, I don't know, so lucky to be the person to find that book or that thing. Not just books. I don't know. It's always really satisfying when that happens. Also, I think I can get rid of the big thingies now. We can. Ooh, that gives us more hardwood. Great. So I think we need that later as well. And then I think you get clay by just making a farm field, right? Like, that's basically how you find it. I know. And also secondhand stores for books is, I don't know, that's just like extra good. Oop. Okay, I think, yeah, I have more of these and more of these. So I can make another bag of the summer seeds. Am I gonna plant them here? At this point, I'm like getting annoyed with myself and the fact that I keep moving these things around, but... I think it is still for the best. Okay. Okay, this wouldn't cover all my crops. We've gotten to a point where none of it covers all my crops. That's infuriating. Okay, well then I guess we're just gonna place it here. Can I make another one? It's wood, coal, and fiber. Because I'm also gonna be pissed when I have a crop that's like almost grown. And I then realize that it was eaten by a crow because I was too lazy to make another scarecrow. Like, that would actually piss me off. See, now there's a little bit of overlap, but that's okay. Then we at least know that everything's covered. Goki! Howdy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 47-month resub. Absolutely bonkers. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well today. Okay, it is still quite early, but we are exhausted. And we still don't have clay. I don't know. Tomorrow we can harvest a lot. How's the heat? The heat is heating. It is definitely really warm. But we're getting through it. Seriously, bad luck again. Are we ever gonna have good luck? I feel like I'm being so cheated. Okay, but I do think that's 8. I hate that in a bundle you can't donate the quality crops. Also, if you harvest grass with a scythe, if you have a silo, I think you get grass from it as well. I've ever read, or because I went to a secondhand shop with the express purpose of buying the thickest novel I could find, so to read solely on public transport or my lunch break. I love that. That is so cute. Okay, these have 2 days. Oh, the radish are ready to harvest. And we leveled up in farming. I don't even know what happened there in my brain. Farming. I don't remember. Do we need the radish for a bundle? No, I don't want to eat it. Summer crops. Okay, we do not need radish here. Do not need it for the quality crops. Oh, I love this. I love Stardew Valley music so much. I don't think we need it for anything. No. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put the normal ones in here so I could potentially eat it later. And I'll add these in here. And then by the end of summer, we can also do a little check. You also found a copy of Dr. Dolittle. Nice. One of your favorite nonfiction books you found is secondhand. Secondhand finds are so satisfying, truly. Not just for books. I have this for clothes as well. Like, some of my favorite clothes are secondhand. And it just feels like such a steal. Like, I don't know. Something special to find, like, a really good item. Oh, we need to pet our cat. Come here. Yay. Like, I have one of my, like, I have a big dress, like one of those maxi dresses. And I have, like, a skirt. Both of them, always when I'm wearing them, people are like, oh my God, where did you find that? I'm like, secondhand, sorry. Because that's the one downside. And if people really like what you're wearing, you can't really tell them where you got it. I mean, you can tell them, but it's not going to be of much use to them. Unfortunately. That's the only sad thing. But at the same time, then you do have a really unique piece that no one else can wear. So I guess maybe that's then the upside of it. Ooh. The only thing that I sometimes find difficult is when thrifting is like finding the right size. Because obviously they don't have every size. Because they usually only have one. Maybe sometimes if you're lucky they have like 2 of the same thing. But I guess with books, that's a little less of a problem. Also, I saw that the Lao has begun. We might as well go. Now for a Red Bull and waking up before driving home. That sounds like a good idea. Make sure that you don't go drive when you're sleepy. Okay, I think we can put this away. There's something I want to do. Hold on. Before we go to the potluck, I actually want to get a little bit of wood. And I want to make a chest. And I want to put set chest over here. And I want to move some... The Tetris... Yeah, I'm trying to, like, be as smart as possible with the 3 tile watering I can do. I'm gonna put tools and decoration that I actually don't use on a daily basis in another chest. Because that chest is supposed to be just tools that I can grab at any point in time. Or, like things that I need to take when I'm leaving the farm. And at this point, it's becoming a little confusing what is in there. Because I just started tossing all my tools in there. But now it's actually like... I can put this sword in there as well. Because I kind of rotate between those swords and these items. I'll take my fiberglass rod, actually. I don't know if we can fish at the potluck, but we might as well try. Also, let's double check. Yeah, there is... I keep finding this as a summer foraging, but... I don't need more sweet pea. I need more grapes. Thing is, I think they spawn in the area above my house, so I might actually walk around. I still have time. It's still only 11. Because I really want another grape. Because with another grape, I can make yet another... seed pack, a summer seed pack. I don't see any here, unfortunately. I do see another sweet berry. Or spice berry. I see another grape. I see another grape right there. Let's freaking go. There's another one here. Oh my goodness, that means that we can now make 20 more. That means that all the places I left empty on the farm field we can actually fill. Which means that we should go... I think if we go home from the potluck, it's immediately going to be night. But we still have energy, so I think that should be okay. Then maybe we shouldn't waste that energy on fishing. We got another wine. Yeah, that bin... oh, we found the lost book. Let's go. But that bin always has good stuff because rich people live there. Also, hi, Asmaniac. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's go to the party on the beach. Beautiful. I like the music here. It's good. Okay, there's a shop, but we are very broke, so we can exactly buy nothing. Exactly nothing. Also, I did bring exactly nothing to put into the potluck, I think. We can put Joja Cola to the soup. Gaming is good. Gaming is good. Having a good time. Trying to take things slow in Stardew. Let's talk to the governor. What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley. Sorry. Look sharp. The governor's here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. I already did. Should we move forward with the Lao? The governor seems a little hungry. Yes, let's start. There's like a really funny Easter egg. Mayor Lewis gives you a quest to find his missing purple shorts. If you have them, you can actually put them in the soup. Which is kind of disgusting, but Well, folks, it is once again, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. I would not want this soup. He doesn't want it either. It's actually kind of disgusting. I think I'll pass on the soup this year. It's the Joja Cola, for sure. Yuck, someone must have ruined it with a poor quality ingredient. Well, does anyone want any? I love how still all of them are like, okay, sure. The soup wasn't very good, but otherwise the Lao was a success. Time to head home. Yeah, see, now it's only 10 though. So we still have time. Let's see. We can put all of those away. I can put my fishing rod in here. No, my fishing rod. And then I said I wanted to put the wine in there. Actually, should probably grab my watering can if I plan on planting more crops. And I think I'm just gonna use all the empty spots so we don't actually have to go around and till a whole bunch of extra ground. Okay, then we have like one left. But I think tomorrow we'll probably have some crops that are done growing, so... Or at least I hope so. So then we can place that last one. These take 7 days to grow though, so I should keep an eye out for... to make sure that we don't do what we did last time. Because I basically planted them when they couldn't grow anymore. Like when we didn't have enough time. Which was rather unfortunate. Okay. Let's pray that tomorrow we finally have good luck again. Because I want to go to the mines. I've been really wanting to go to the mines. Ooh. Oh shit. Which one do we pick? Do you guys have a preference? Which one do you think is worth better? Like which... I think crops is early game worth more, but the rancher is long game worth more, I think. If we're gonna try to get to like perfection, I think the rancher might eventually be worth more. Because 10% on crops is really nice. The thing is, I think you do have more crops. Actually, Joe, no. Can you choose the other one when you reach level 10? If you prefer crops or animals. I mean, I think for me, it always ends in a little 50-50. In terms of like what I rely on. I think I might go rancher. Oh, true. You can swap it in a sewer. Maybe... I think maybe then we should go for tiller, because then we can now make early game money with crops. I forgot about the switching in the sewer. That's a good point. And then we can just switch to rancher if we are actually want to go for perfection eventually, because then I think it's going to be super helpful. But we won't have animals, and at least not enough animals to make it worth the time, because I think the crops are like we have more crops already than we have animals, and that will continue to be the same for a while, I think. Okay. we have bad luck again. There will be a thunderstorm tomorrow. That is intriguing. Because that means that tomorrow it will also rain. And that also means that we will not have to water anything. So now I'm like actually praying even more that we'll have... Oh, there was a spot available here yesterday already. But that also means that we can go to the mines tomorrow, maybe. Let's hope that we have good luck tomorrow then. Like, let's actually pray for that. Okay. I think I harvested everything that was ready to harvest. We got tomatoes. How many do we need again? Quality crops bundle. We need 5 gold star butternut squash. That's summer squash. That's actually even the wrong crop. I don't know why I didn't clock that before. Also, hi Bailey. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really, really well. But we need crafts room. No. Summer crops. Tomato. And wait, we can grow butternut squash in the summer. But that's not the one we're growing. How does that work? I might have to... We need only one, right? Yeah. Ooh, let's go. I'm so happy to hear that, Bailey. I'm so happy to hear that. Also, I don't think I told you yet. Maybe you heard it through the grapevine. But I will actually be at TwitchCon US this year. So I'm assuming you're going. Is there more in quality crops? I think the quality crops have the same. Yeah, it's the butternut squash. And we have melons, but we haven't harvested them. I didn't get gold parsnips over spring, actually, ironically enough. And the corn, I think we're still growing. Yeah, corn is still growing here. The good thing is these will continue to give us crops. So once we have the corn, we can just hope that we get the quality ones. And kind of the same with the melon. Like, once those are grown the first round, I can hopefully buy more. But yeah, I know, right? I was initially not planning on going, but then life happened and I'm still going. I still have to book my tickets though. So I'm gonna do that next week. So that is pretty exciting. I did book a hotel. So just need to get my flight and my TwitchCon stuff. Okay, then I might try today. Again, my character is refusing to water the right direction. That's fine. I might try today to just find another piece of clay. Hi, Timbo. It is good to see you. I might try to find a piece of clay and go to Robin. Because then we can build the silo. Ooh! How wild is that? I will have a little look-see. You survived the shift. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, out of water. Crap. You do have to come in on Monday, as in just for regular work, or come on, I'm trying to water that way. Or something else. Okay. I said I was going to try and find another piece of clay. And this is going to be painful because we're literally just going to go like this. Which means that we'll have a bunch of like hoed ground. There we go. Just finished baking an apple pie for your dad's birthday. Oh, I love a good apple pie. I know. Listen. There's too many good games. I have this problem so badly. The other day, I organized my Steam library, and I was like, holy shit, I have a problem. I have an actual problem at this point. I have way too many games, and there's no way I'm going to be able to play them all. I forgot what we needed. I think it was 100 and... Oh, wait, we already put the 199 stone to the side. Because they moved tomorrow's holiday to Monday, and since I'm the only one... Ah, okay. That makes sense. I actually, in fact, moved the stone away from here. Crap. Much on the side of... Oh, that is super fair, Mim. I mean, I'm fully aware of said reasons, and... Oh, I actually forgot to water this entire piece. That was the whole reason I was originally not planning on going. But then I had a couple of conversations that, for me, were relatively helpful. In the sense that... And I'm very aware of the fact that that is a very privileged situation to still be able to go, but I can go. Like, it is not unsafe for me to go. Which, again, I'm very aware that that's a privileged situation. Next to that, I had a chat with Scott and with other people that were like... We were kind of like discussing, because there, as a business, as this is my job, that is the event where a lot of shit happens that I would miss out on if I don't go. And not miss out on like, oh, it's like fun to see my friends, but it's mostly also like actual business opportunities that I don't get to do if I don't go, or like connections I don't get to make if I don't go. And at one point I realized the situation in the US, as bad as it is not going to change from me going or not going. No one's going to get helped from me not going. It's not like the people that are currently not in a position where they are safe in the US will get better for me not going. What is way more constructive is me continuing to build my platform and then use my platform to help a plethora of people, not just in the US, but like in multiple places where diversity and safety is threatened. So for me, that was enough reason to decide to go, but I can also fully understand not wanting to go, not feeling safe. So I'm like very much with people who are like, I'm not going. I totally get that. For the longest of time this year, I was at that place as well. Exactly. It's like, it's a business trip. And I'm also I'm very much treating it like a business trip. Like, I'm going there. I already have things lined up that I want to do business-wise. That are things that I'm like, okay, these were set in motion earlier this year. And if I don't go, they would stop. Whereas if I do go, I would build on the momentum that is going right now. And it's just some things in this industry, when you have the momentum and you let it go, you don't get it back. So as shitty as that situation is, I am currently like just trying to keep the momentum going. Earlier I did something. Yeah, I can grab 199 like this. There we go. So I think, well, you know what? Not gonna go. They would question me anyways because I have family in the US. I don't want to. No, that is super fair. Again, that is like, I mean, any reason is valid. Even if you didn't have family in the US, and you just simply didn't feel comfortable going. And again, I feel also like very much aware of the fact that it is a big privilege that I do get to go. And that I live in a place where my passport is a very easy passport to travel with. and that I am white as fuck. The only thing I think that could work against me in that sense is that 1, I'm a woman, and 2, I'm pretty outspoken on my socials. But other than that, like, the risk is pretty minimal. And I know that that is not the case for so many people. Okay, we were gonna get a silo. Whoa, slime hutch. I don't remember if I've ever built a slime hutch. Oh my god, I forgot the copper bars. That is so dumb. Because I knew I needed those. I just simply forgot them. We're just running back because I have them ready. I think I have multiple copper bars just sitting in my chest, so we should be okay. And otherwise, I think we can make them because we should probably still have copper. Then I have to figure out where I'm going to place that silo. Yeah. There we go. That was a little waste of time, but it's okay because we have bad luck again today, so... I feel like we have a lot of bad luck. We had like 3 bad luck days, so I feel like tomorrow we deserve a good luck day with rain. Yes. Fair enough, Lena. That's very true. One thing and have to fully go back. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How was your stream? I see you're playing some Palia. I love Palia. I've been finally getting back into it, and it's been so cozy. What were you up to today? Are you already obsessed with the plushies? I know that they've been in the game for a long time, but I feel like I'm still not there yet. But thank you so much for deciding to bring your community over here. For anyone from my side, if you are looking for a lovely, 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 very chill space on the internet, then Wade's gonna be your person. Wade plays a lot of cozy games as well, including a bunch of indie games, actually, which is really cool to see. I love seeing what games you're checking out. You're like one of those little places that I like to visit to see what games I should be playing. I don't think I've ever told you that, but I love seeing what you play because I feel like we have a very similar taste in games. So I love that you brought your community over. Thank you so much. We checked out some cool homes created by the community today. Oh, I love that. I have seen that on other people's streams, and listen, the way I realized that you can do so much more than I thought you could in Palia with decorating, I really, really, really want to get into decorating properly because people create such beautiful spaces. It is wild. Also, thank you guys so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Or follows. I appreciate it. I've been good. I'm having a really good time in Stardew. We literally just got back into it. I haven't played Stardew in 4.5 years because I got a major burnout on farming sims. And I'm finally cured. And it feels so good. I am enjoying it again. I did download 2 major gameplay mods. 1 is Expanded. And 2 is the remove the fishing game. Because I don't like fishing. It's just not my thing in any game, but particularly in Stardew. And so far, it's been a blessing. I am very much enjoying Stardew again. I've decided to take it very slow. I'm not grinding anything. If we don't get to something in the first year, that is fine. I'm just being really chill about it. And it's really brought back the enjoyment of farming sims. And I've missed it. Yeah, the burnout for farming sims, and specifically I feel like Stardew, because there's so much like speed running potential, even if you're a casual player. I feel like a lot of us know it. I love my aesthetic mods. I have too many. If you're curious, I have them linked on my website. Also, I just realized I started yapping, but I haven't even properly introduced myself. And to do so, I have a little raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my stream and my community that shows a little bit of what we do here on stream, because it's not just gaming. So I would love to share that with you guys. If you are down for it, I'll play it and then I'll see you guys on the other end, and I'll use that time to hydrate a little bit. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro, and online I go by rosannatxt because I'm quite the chatterbox, so I have a lot of text. See what I did there? I am a full-time creator and Twitch ambassador, and on my streams we do a mix of gaming. 8, 9. We did it! She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. Maybe Friday we're gonna murder all the chickens.
Oh, so beautiful. can pet the sheep. If this stream ends in us having another baby, I'm calling this challenge cursed. Oh my god, that's a child. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
We do co-working and sometimes co-reading. I am going to start our first work session. I wish you guys good luck.
Thank you for the horses. You just made me say that in public.
And a sprinkle of IRL.
The grass one is not my favorite. For anyone asking, we're doing a beer tasting, and I'm currently drinking one that tastes like beer.
I am from the Netherlands, where I live with my partner and my 2 cats named Toot and Soos. Look at how annoyed she looks. She's like, human, I was sleeping. I love to use my platform to raise money and awareness for various charities. And somehow my community is the best at coming up with incentives and goals. Bonjour, oui oui, je m'appelle Charlie.
This is gonna be fine. This is fine.
So welcome to Runyon making onion soup.
Oh, and thanks to Twitch, I'm also known as the bell pepper girl.
You've never eaten a raw bell pepper? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you eat a bell pepper.
Our community is named the Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But don't forget to stretch and hydrate, because like we always say here, self-care is very sexy. Sorry, I was typing a message, and then that ended, and I was like, wait, hold on. Not my raid video ending way sooner than I anticipated. I've seen that thing so many times. But thank you. Also, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I was responding to like an important message. I was like, oh, I can do this right now. That's great. This is why streamers do not multitask. We do not have the brain capacity for it, clearly. Anyways, if you guys are here from that raid, but you need to raid and run or raid and rust or raid and lurk, please make sure to do so. But obviously, you are all very welcome to hang out with us. We were just about to buy a silo, which is our first farm building. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. Also, thank you for saying that. I do my best to keep it a chill place. We do have the occasional unhinged streams. We played a very cozy marble game on Monday that somehow ended up being really unhinged. I still don't know how he did that, but generally speaking, it's pretty chill. Also, Chris, hello. You just came home from work. Wait, that's really late for you. Us never? Unhinged at times or so? Nah, no. Never. Absolutely never. Okay. We're gonna build this, and then we're gonna have to decide where I'm gonna put this. I might actually put the silo building. I know it's behind my camera, but like in this corner here. For now, we can always move it. I'm in evening shifts currently, so I work 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Oh, how is that going? Are you used to that rhythm, or are you struggling? Also, nice, Lena. Oh, I was like, are we getting a cutscene? But no, I just happened to walk up exactly at the same time that she did. Yeah, I was about to say, like, that is in the middle of the night for you. Funny I saw this title because I installed Stardew Valley Expanded, and there's more weather events in summer. Wait, really? I didn't realize that. I didn't actually realize that there was a potential actual heat wave. As long as it's not only evenings, that is very fair, yeah. I can imagine if it was only evenings, that would be very rough. Like, I would struggle with that too. Because if you're always back home at 10:30, like, even if you start work late, I don't know about you, but I would probably feel like I couldn't really do anything before I had to go to work. Because, yeah, you're like, I don't know. You're kind of like in wait mode, if that makes any sense. Okay, wait. I wanted to get these, and then I wanted to make more of these summer seeds. And then we're gonna put all of this away. And then we're gonna plant those at our field that we made earlier to find more clay. So we might as well use it if we have it anyways. Only downside is that means we have even more crops that we have to water. But this is going to be worth it once we can harvest all of this, and towards the end of the season, we can make 1 million of those seed bags. because those sell for such a nice amount of money. Lots of things are blocked in year 1. Wait. What did I say? That you, like, what is that in response to? Because I said like 3 different things and now I'm like trying to puzzle together what that refers to. But my brain is fried, so probably my fault that I don't remember. Didn't know Stardew Valley is so cozy. It's a very cozy game, but it can also be played in a like stressful way, if that makes any sense. Like if you play Stardew to try and get all the achievements like really fast and finish the community center in 1 year and stuff like that, I feel like it becomes a little stressful, but that's what I'm specifically trying not to do this time around. Because I don't know. I've lost my enjoyment for the game once. I really don't want to do that again. I just like it so much. Yeah, we don't do stress. I mean, I have enough stress in my day as is. From the silliest things. Okay, can I chop this before I run out of energy? Yeah. And then we're out of energy. Oh, Robin will finish her building in 2 days. Damn, she's gonna take a while to finish that. See the game. I think making all the achievements. Oh, it is definitely hard. There's people that do like perfection runs for the game where they get like every single achievement in the game. It's impressive. It usually takes people quite a while to do it, but it is a cool achievement though. Oh, yeah, it is in game. Sorry. Yeah. I need to play Stardew with lots of mods, unlimited health and energy, and faster run. Yeah, the faster run I've been thinking about installing as well. Because sometimes I feel like the walking is really slow. And the infinite health I can also see, especially early game. You do build your health bar over time, and I feel like once you get to like late game Stardew, you have a lot of food and you rarely run out of it. We have neutral luck. Okay, that's actually perfectly fine. I am okay with going to the mines with neutral luck. I'm gonna harvest all of this. Oh, we do have the butternut squash. I just have very little of it. Okay. And then we can harvest the hops again. Let's go. Okay, we can probably... Hold on, we can plant 3 new sunflowers. Let's do that. This chest is full. Chris! Ayo? What the heck? Thank you so much for 10 gifted. That is really, really, really freaking generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To everyone who just got gifted the sub, I hope you all enjoy all of your subby perks for an entire month, courtesy of Chris. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, the heat wave. That's probably blocked for year 1. That makes sense, yeah. Also, the game is available on quite literally every platform, which is kind of ridiculous. And with every platform, I mean it's getting as ridiculous as that you can technically play this game on your Tesla. Not that I assume you have a Tesla or would want a Tesla, but it's like that's even where you can play it. It's available on phone. It's available on Switch, on consoles, on PC. So also the game is very cheap, and quite often it's actually on sale as well. Wrong button again. You're all good. Don't worry. Do you have your sound alert under a button? Question mark. You do? I love that. Yes, it is on mobile. So even if you don't have a gaming PC or a console, you can play it on your phone. Which is actually really... I've been thinking about getting Stardew on my phone. We also... Hold on, we need melons. Okay, so I didn't actually get a singular quality melon. And we need 5. So, oh, I keep using the grapes as well, but I should be fine. I just need to make sure that I put a grape aside before Okay, we have the tomato in our chest already. And hold on. Hello? I put these two in here. Okay. So we have some in here. Then I can keep this for now. I do think that I'm going to sell some things already. Specifically some of the flowers that have stars. Because I think they sell for the most. I want to keep some flowers. But we don't need all of them, I think. I think if we sell the ones with stars, that should be fine. I have the same with the peppers, to be honest. Same with the tomatoes. I will keep these because we can make seeds with them later. Oh, we did get one quality melon. Hold on. Just to be sure, let me put that in here. I yet again forgot to get that stupid bin mod. How many times am I going to say this to myself? I'm just old-fashioned and type everything myself. No buttons for me. Listen, that is a skill. That is a skill. Are we actually going to... Why do I have all 7 melons in here? That doesn't feel correct. Yeah, I think maybe we should probably make a reminder for me to get the bin mod. Hold on. I want to keep... How many times am I going to mess that up? I want to keep 2 of them. And I think the rest I can sell. I find it so hard in Stardew Valley sometimes to, like, know what I can sell. And what I have to keep. But there we go. That will give us at least some money to buy some more crops. Because we are at day 13. Which means that for quite a lot of things we can actually still get it in decent time. Like, we can still grow most of the crops if we plant them. Or, like, buy them and plant them tomorrow. That is fair as well, Lena. There are a lot of commands. Like, even I don't remember all of them. But it is true that if you have a stream deck, you only need to remember or look it up once. And then you can just use it by pressing the button instead of having to remember the commands. That is what I have with, like, if I'm setting up for a co-working stream. I have a button that does all the super sweet bot commands. But then I actually forget what they are if I don't have my stream deck. However, listen, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of tech talk, but I was just really excited about this. So, for anyone who doesn't know, a stream deck is like a physical device that sits on your desk that has buttons that you can program to do anything you want. And then, oh, there's a train passing and we're actually really close, I think. Hold on. Is this going to be worth it? I don't know, but I'm going to go anyways because I think we are actually really close. You can press these buttons, but the best part is that you can set up something called multi-actions, which means that if you press the button, multiple things happen all at once. So for example, when we are co-working and I press the play button, it starts the timer, it mutes my mic, it raises the volume of the music, and all of those things happen at once. Which is great because I don't have to remember anything. The only downside is I got really used to all of that, but now if I am... Oh my goodness. Look at all the resources we're getting. This was definitely worth it. If I now do like an IRL stream, specifically IRL co-working, and I have to like remember these things, I don't remember all of them. And also, I want to do everything with one press of a button. So recently, I have been very lucky because there is a tool called Atom. Atom is a bot. I see another grape. Hold on. Oh no, that's not the grape. So now, Atom actually built an integration with Stream Deck, which means that the bot, Atom, can now digitally simulate Stream Deck button presses. Yeah, sounds very fancy, I know. Which means that if we now do co-working streams, like a row on the go co-working stream, or as I'm doing on Sunday, a reading stream, I can type a command in chat and it will automatically pretend that I pressed that Stream Deck button that I normally press. And then it will do all the things that I'm used to. As if I pressed my actual physical Stream Deck on my desk. But I'm not actually pressing any buttons. It's just the bot pretending that I pressed the button. Which is so great because it solves the whole issue that I had to like raise and lower the music during IRL co-working streams. It's wonderful. And I knew this was coming because the creator of Atom, or not the creator, but like one of the people who works at Atom is a good friend of mine. So we talked about this, but I had forgotten that this feature was actually released. So then I was trying to do some research for the reading stream on Sunday to make sure that I had everything set up. I was like, oh no, I have that issue again. Like I solved that issue on my old PC with a bot, but that bot didn't really work and it always broke and it was like such a hassle. Ooh, we found the stairs already. Okay. Then let's see if we can only... Okay, no resources here. So I was very happy when I found that. Which I know sounds super silly. Oh, we did find the stairs already. Okay, that's good. Then we can just take all the resources. It is infected, I think. Which I don't like. Because I do actually want to take the resources here. But I also... No! Okay, you know what? Fine, fine, fine. I'll go down. I'll go down. Jeez. Ooh, there's a ghost. We need the ghosts. Because those give us the solar things. And we need 2 more of those. They are very annoying to get, though, because you have to be really patient. Because they keep flying very far away. But they do drop the solar essence, which we need 2 more of to make a glow ring. Yay! Watch me get the solar essence and then like 5 seconds later, whack a stone and get a glow ring. I have a feeling that that's gonna happen. So that would just be my luck. I would also like to get the resources on this level. That was an easy kill. Okay, there's more bats here. I wanted to get that stone here. And these ones, because I can sell them for money. I know, the sounds in Stardew are so good. We got the aquamarine. That's one of the dye bundle ones. I think you also need to donate to the museum, so... Some of this sounds like farts. I kind of get what you mean, honestly. Some of the sounds kind of do sound like that. Okay, I want to get the... Ooh, that's a lot of iron. Nice. And we got the stairs. Let's go. I hope that we run into one more ghost, because then we get a solar essence and we can actually make a glow ring. And I hope that we get to level 60 so that next time we can take the elevator to that level as well. And I kind of hope that we soon... I don't remember where the fire levels start. But I kind of hope that we soon get to the fire levels, because then I can find the fire quartz, which means that I can finish that bundle. To get the minecarts restored. I should probably eat something quickly. Which is good because you've not been sleeping well. I hope that hanging out here gets you extra cozy so you can get some good rest because you deserve it. I mean, not that you need to deserve good rest, but I feel like recently you have had quite a lot on your mind, so you extra deserve it. The mine is in Stardew, vanilla Stardew. That's not a mod thing. And actually, I think one of the few things that remain completely unchanged in Expanded are the mines. Ooh, I think we might as well just go down. Obviously, I'm not entirely sure. It might be that there's more levels to it in the end. Do you want to know when the fire levels start? Yeah, sure. That's not... I mean, that is actually just... I'm just curious. So feel free to tell me. We did just get another ghost. Let's go. And now we have 2 of the solar essence, which means we can make the glow ring. I just hate these levels where you have to go through the entire tunnel. Like, these take a lot of time. We do have the time. And after this, we are at level 60, so I'm gonna try to do it anyways. 81. Okay, so we have a little bit way to go then. A little bit way, sure. Great English row. If you're lucky, you can sometimes, like, find stairs here early. But I'm usually unlucky, and I usually have to do the whole... Oh, no. Have to do the whole course. Oh, no. This level is now overrun by monsters. Hold on. Which means that we're going to have to try and find the stairs. But we need more energy for that. And if worse come to worse, we might have to run. But I don't remember if this level always has stairs in the middle. Oh, we are lucky. That was lucky. I received a crystal dagger. Okay. Fancy. Oh, that just... yeah, I definitely don't want to use that because it's pointy. So the thing is, my inventory is technically full. Oh, we have a top that we can wear. We found clothing in the mines. Great. Okay. The thing is, our inventory is full. So I think what I'm going to do... Because I don't want to have the risk of dying, or I don't want to waste, like, more food. I think I'm just going to go. Because it is already getting a little late, and I don't think we would be able to do another 5 levels. So then any progress... wasted is not the right word, but it's just not going to be as useful. Yeah, bats often carry around tube tops. That is very true. It's actually their favorite clothing item. I was taught that in bat school. That's because bats are actually vampires, and vampires are really fashionable. Ooh, okay. I will do that when I'm in bed. Scott just told me that I can open my window. Hello? Why can I not? Oh, that's a quality one. Okay, but I do want to pick that up, so... There we go. Because apparently it has cooled down outside. But... What the... What? Can trees just fall? Huh? Or is that because Robin is... No. Why did my tree just fall? Is that normal? Is that a mod thing? Is that a new thing? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, it could be because of the storm. Yeah, maybe. Struck by lightning. I don't think I knew that was a thing. That's amazing. Okay, the aquamarine. This can go in here. This can go in here. We can sell that. These can go in here. These can go in here. This can go in here. I'll put my tube top in there as well. I don't have lightning rod set. No, I don't have the recipe for it. I'm not far enough into the game just yet. Okay, we can get those. And then we can get those. And then I can do that. Increases weapon speed. Okay. Look at how I can actually see shit when I'm doing things at night now. I know it feels like such a small difference, but I missed my glow ring so much. Okay, it is getting late. And I am aware of that. But if we do this today, I can still plant them. Because we actually have some space here. Again, I am aware that it's late. And that I should watch out for the time. But it's worth it. Does anyone have a feel-good movie? Ooh. That's a good question. I'm gonna think on that. That does a lot. I know. That's why I really wanted the glow ring. Which means we can actually tick that as done. Yes. Project Hail Mary makes me feel good as well. That's actually a good one. We finally have money. Let's go. Okay, we should make a little list of what we want to get as crops still, like what we want to plant. Ooh, and we can learn a recipe today. Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe for my cookbook, pancakes! Oh, I love pancakes. Now we can make pancakes. Okay, we do have bad luck again. And we also have... My kid's throat is as dry as a desert bone. I'm real thirsty for a pale ale. You got one? Regular old beer won't do. I need a pale ale. Do I have the stuff that I need? I don't think I do. You don't make it in a preserve jar, right? Also, I'll quickly go open my window. Hold on. Oh, Legally Blonde is actually a good one. I haven't watched that in a long time. Mamma Mia is also a good suggestion. Oh, I like that. Also, I can't make the quality sprinklers yet, can I? No, only the small ones. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's okay. Okay, let's start the morning with a good order of business of watering stuff. Pale ale's too hoppy for me. I like it occasionally. I like a good like IPA, but it depends on like the other day I had a grapefruit infused IPA. That was very good. I liked it a lot. But I've also had IPAs that were, I don't know, like I didn't like the flavor combo. I've also had lemony IPAs. Those were good as well. The thing is, I do like myself a good specialty beer. So I also like heavier beers like triples or doubles or like I don't know. Living close to Belgium is dangerous. Because Belgians have a lot of good beer. It's not a German. No, this is actually just a one from Rotterdam. We have a lot of local beer brewers here. So a lot of the beers that you'll have on like menus here are local. Imagine living in Belgium. Could never. I mean, to be fair, it is so close that my partner actually... oh, the star fruit was ready. Let's go. My partner actually even went to get beer in Belgium. We got blueberries. Let's go. We have to put... Now you think you need to come back to Rotterdam? You should. I can tell you some of the good beer brewers. Hold on. How many do we need again? Summer crops. Oh, just one. I think with that, we actually have everything for the summer crop bundle. I'm pretty sure we do. Maybe we can go drop that off later. Also, the blueberries I'm going to save for food. Because I feel like those are actually super useful to have. Let's save the hops as well, and then let's continue watering. I don't remember at what gardening level you unlock the quality sprinklers, but we're gonna need them. I hope that in winter we'll actually have like some good luck days, because in winter you can't farm anyways. So winter is great for grinding out the mines a little bit. Level 6? Oh, wait. Then we're actually really close, I think. Oh, yeah, lekker. Well. Where is my skills? Here. Yeah, we're level 5. So that's really soon. How long do seasons last in terms of IRL time in Stardew? So it's 28 days, and every day in Stardew, I think, is 20 minutes. Last week, we played through exactly 7 days in a stream. Today, we've played through 7 as well. And I think we can do like 8 or 9 today. Because we've been pretty locked in, actually. I'm surprised. But today we've also not played through the entire day. I'm just realizing this. We went to sleep early a couple of times. Because I ran out of energy. So the longer you play, like the energy bar that you see at the bottom here, you can increase it. As you're playing, you unlock something special, which is called a star drop. And when you get a star drop and you eat it, you actually increase your energy bar permanently. So you start the day with more energy. Which means that obviously you can basically play for longer. But the day always ends at 2 a.m. So, I I believe every in-game day, if you play the full thing, is... Don't pin me down on this, like around 20 minutes. I love how I actually didn't water all of these spots, even though I am now going to go to Pierre's. And I'm actually going to go buy more crops. Thank you for the uptime reminder. Ooh. Yay! That is so nice, Alma. I love that. That's one of my favorite things about, like, a community like this one, just in general, like, online communities. It's like, you can just ask something and then be like, hi, do you guys have any tips or tricks or recommendations? And then there's always people that have great ideas. And then you just, I don't know, it's just really cute to then be able to make a list and be like, okay, now I have like 10 million new ideas that I didn't have before. Okay, we are going to run to Pierre's and we're going to buy a bunch of seeds, but I should probably, nope. Also take the things we need for the summer bundle. That's those 3 things. I can take the aquamarine. Wait, if you hover over it, it tells you what bundle you need it for. That's so silly. We're gonna get those chopped up. We don't have these yet. Okay, so we need to get wheat. We need to get melons. Where's the quality crop one? That's the one that I keep losing. Literally keep losing. Oh, there. Yeah, and a butternut squash. So melon, wheat, and butternut squash. And maybe some corn. Melon, wheat, butternut squash, corn. Melon, wheat, butternut squash, corn. There we go. Do you have any tips for making reels? I wish I did, but I don't enjoy making reels. I'm pretty bad at them. And I, on Instagram, decided to fully pivot away from reels and focus mainly on carousels as my primary growth focus thing. I still sometimes make them because brands really like them, but I wouldn't say I'm really good at making reels. So in terms of tips, I don't know if I can give you the most, like, I don't know, like tips on how to make good reels. In terms of tips for just in general, like the things that you can think of, make sure that when you're recording reels, make reels with captions. A lot of people watch reels with their sound off. So if you don't have captions, you're already losing out on a big part of your audience. To make sure that you can add captions within the safe zones of Instagram, make sure that you have enough space above your head, because that's the space that is like a safe zone on Instagram where there's not going to be an overlay of titles or buttons. Also look up safe zones for your canvas, because if you record on a 1920 by 1080 canvas, there is going to be a lot of parts of that you cannot put anything on, because then it will be blocked by interface. Even at the top, there's like a little part of it that you can't use. Next to that, make sure that your sound is good, but that goes for any content you make. If you want to edit them, I know a lot of people use CapCut. I personally just use DaVinci Resolve, but that's because that's what I know. Those are the things that, like, just off the top of my head that I think I can... They were so cute. Yeah, but they took so much time to make. I like them, though. It's fun to watch them back, but I'm also happy I'm not making them anymore. Like, I don't know. I also feel very... Felt? That is not the past tense of feeling, bro. Felt. Very, like, not pressured is the right word, but, like, aware that I needed to continuously make content or, like, film everything I was doing. And then when I forgot, I was like, see, that's this week's reel out of the window, because then I forgot that I needed to film something, and it was piss annoying. I have so much respect for people that do, like, actual vlogging. I'm like, I could never. Yeah, you have to, like, set up a camera, but also just remember that everything you do is you have to preface by thinking, oh, I should film this. Any advice is welcome or appreciated. Okay, cool. Well, then I hope that was helpful. I I always feel like I'm like, I don't know. I want to give advice that is also useful, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like such a beginner in certain things. Like, I would say especially with reels. I'm like, I feel like I know nothing. But then when I start talking, I'm like, oh, actually, I do know quite some things. Okay, let's go. We got another quality sprinkler. That is very slay. Do we have anything else? Yeah, we have the quality crops. We don't have enough for this just yet. We have the aquamarine for the dye bundle. Oh, Junimo, you're slow. Come on. I think just in general, by the way, for content, something that helped me so much when I started out was YouTube. People have made so many good tutorials on YouTube, like for the weirdest things. Like anything you can think about for content and you're like, I don't know how to do that. If you type that question into YouTube, chances are someone has made a tutorial for it. Even if they're like super niche. If you're like, oh, I'm working in CapCut and I want to add captions, but my captions aren't as visible, so I wish there was a shadow behind them. Like a little drop shadow. How do I do this? You look it up on YouTube and there's guaranteed someone who's made a tutorial. Yes, first time using OBS to record stuff. So if you don't record on your phone, but you actually want to record stuff on your computer, you're probably going to use OBS. It's the most common tool for it. YouTube, literally lifesaver. I, to this day, will look up certain things as a tutorial on YouTube. When I was setting up my new computer, I looked things up on YouTube on how to do it. The other day, I had to do a clean install of my graphics card drivers. Looked it up on YouTube. I was like, I need someone to walk me through this step by step. And there's always someone who's made a tutorial. Like, I love that so much. Also, if we want to upgrade tools to... Yeah, so we need 5,000. Okay. So we need a little bit more money. Yeah, YouTube University is a real thing for sure. And like, I appreciate it so much that there's people who take the time out of their day to like explain the most basic shit step by step, really slow. Then I'm like, thank you, because that's exactly what I needed. It's really nice. Okay, we got a bunch of things we can go donate to the museum again, which is very slay. I also forgot to shake the bin next to Clint's. Yes, same. I'm also a very visual learner. If someone like explains something to me, then I'm like, sorry, I have to see it. Because otherwise my brain is just like, yeah, we will not retain this information. With looking up things, I often wait. My biggest problem with looking things up, I often understand that I don't know stuff, but not what it is that I don't know. That's actually, I 100% recognize that. I have this with tech issues. Because then, like, I don't know the word or the wordings of the things that I need to be looking for. So then it's really hard to actually look it up. Which is why sometimes I just start somewhere. Like, not necessarily in the place of the thing that I actually want to know, but I just start like describing the issue that I'm experiencing in Google. And then I look at like what articles are suggested in Google and like what words I'm seeing a lot. And then I look up those words and I try to understand what they mean. I basically start like a small little research project to try and figure out what I need to be searching for. And it takes so long. Yeah. I've also looked up like step-by-step tutorials for Palia, especially for those sliding puzzles, because listen, I cannot be bothered by doing those puzzles and like trial and error. I don't have the patience for that. So then looking up a tutorial and just being able to do the steps and like, I don't know, just following it, it's great. Because it's also like, and this is something I've said like quite often on stream, but I feel like sometimes I just need to repeat it. I truly believe that gaming should be fun. Like, the whole point of gaming is that you're having fun and that you're relaxing. So I personally feel like if there's anything in a game that annoys you and you want to look up a tutorial for it, or you want to download a mod to change it, go for it. Do it. like, if you are not enjoying yourself, then what is the point? So I feel like with things like, for example, in Stardew, if you're using the wiki to just guide you through the game, because initially it's very overwhelming, or if you're using mods like the UI info mod, like for example, the fact that I can see how lucky I am today at the top, that's like a mod. Because I don't want to watch TV every single time I need to find out how lucky I am today. Like, I just find that, I don't know, stressful. Oh my god, we were gonna buy crops. Look at me walking around just forgetting this. He's closed at 5. That is so dumb. Oh, crop. Exactly. That is actually really silly. How did I forget that? I made my list. I go walk around. Proceed to forget about it. I'll just place this second sprinkler here, though. This is so silly. I truly can't believe I messed that up somehow. Okay, so I guess first thing in the morning we're buying crops. Yeah. We do have a silo now, though. I'm literally so confused. There's a silo here, and it says pieces of hay, 0 out of 240. But what we can do is, I think now, if we go with our scythe onto the grass, are we not getting hay from that? We should be, right? Or is it not always? Oh, it is just not. Oh, no, it is almost always. We were just really unlucky with that little patch. That was truly really unlucky. Because we can now actually save up all of this hay so that when we have animals in winter, or we get animals in winter, they actually have food. Because otherwise, you're going to have to go to Marnie and you're going to have to buy all of this. Which is such a waste of money. Okay, I don't know how much we have now, but I think we're getting to a point where we're probably getting close to the hay thing being full. I was waiting for this so much because I like clearing out the grass, because then you can actually see what you still need to get on your farm. Like what you need to get done. Come on, there's gonna come a point where the silo is full, right? Surely there must be. Also, we still have a little bit of energy left. I'm gonna use that energy. To clean up some minor things here on the farm. We're just like slowly gonna do some maintenance on the farm. Did it. Oh, we got a mahogany seed. It's mahogany. Always. That's like all I can think. We got mixed flower seeds. Nice. We can actually go plant those. Ironically enough, we actually have space on our farm field. Okay. So I guess what I want to do then is I definitely want to play one more day. So that I can actually get those seeds and plant them. Yeah, mahogany is hardwood. True. Well, we sold exactly a broken CD, so we didn't get any money today. That is okay, though. Okay. We can harvest things, though, so that is a really good start. No, I don't want to eat the grape. Ooh, and we also get corn. Yay! Okay, so let's actually put, oh, we only got one grape. That's a little pathetic. Did we already finish that? The foraging bundle. No, we didn't. Okay, fine. I'll put that one grape in our chest then so that we can at least finish that bundle later. That I don't accidentally mess that up. We also needed the corn. Corn is fall crop. I love that I already have it though. Oh, it's the quality one. I'm yet again. Right there. I need 5 quality corn. I got exactly 0. But we'll be able to continue harvesting from that, so that is okay. But I guess I'll just keep those 2 then. We have more hop as well. At this point, I also have quite a lot of peppers. I do actually have enough, though, to make another... Why do I always click on the map when I want to do that? I can make another one of these. I might actually sell the quality summer squash. I feel like selling some of the high quality crops, because they also take quite a lot of space in your inventory. And we can like just keep the cheaper ones. No way. A solid mahogany door. That's actually crazy. Really cool though. But also wild. Okay, let's sell some of the quality crops just so that we can continue to make money. Let's get these planted back here. And then water this area. It's water our cat, I wanted to say. Pet our cat. And then I really shouldn't forget that I need to go buy seeds. I'm still so confused that I forgot that somehow. Okay. We're gonna just water the whole thing because we're gonna buy crops and plant those here. So we're gonna go about it a little meticulous. I would like to upgrade my watering can sometime soon, because that would save us so much time every single day in game. Tomorrow you start work at 5 a.m. and someone just started really loud music. Oh no. I hate that for you. I'm sorry. Especially if you like have to wake up so early. You just want to rest and sleep. You're like, get the fuck out of here. We used to have that a lot with our downstairs neighbors, but they've actually been pretty chill recently. Wait, that crop died? Sad. Don't know why that died. Because I think we have coverage here from the scarecrows. Maybe not. Maybe I messed that up. Ooh. I just pressed a button, like a shortcut for the quests. I didn't even realize that existed. You know what I'm excited for in this game? I know this is going to sound like so typically me. Also, hi, Frosty. Welcome in. It's good to see you. This is going to sound like so typically me, but I am very excited for when I have like all my sprinklers and stuff and I can like make bigger farm fields with like fences around them and stuff that are organized so that I can, in fact, organize my crops instead of what I'm doing now where they're all just mixed and mingled. You think my farm is tidy? I mean, I'll take that. Thank you. I feel like it's a mess right now, but I'll take it. I love how you said that exactly as I was being like, oh, I can't wait for all my crops to be like organized. I think that's one of my favorite things in Stardew is like when you have enough resources to start decorating. And you have like resources to, I don't know, start making like little paths and like different crop fields, and you can start putting like all the flowers together and all of the short growing crops and like all of the returning crops. I mean, I sort of did that. Like this area over here is all crops that will continue to grow for the whole season. I tried to bundle those on the first day. But then I also have a couple here that also all do this. So, okay. Let's drop my clay and then we're gonna go. You might not expect it. Hello. Thank you for the raid, Gray. I appreciate it. How was your stream? How was co-working today? I hope it went so well. Thank you for bringing the community over. I truly appreciate that so much. For anyone from my side. Oh, gold carrot seeds. Okay, damn. For anyone from my side, if you are not following Gray yet, what are you doing? Go fix that right now. Also, Innkeeper, thank you so much. What the heck? Gray, please endure all of your subby perks for an entire month, courtesy of Innkeeper. That is incredibly kind. Thank you. For anyone from my side, go drop your bomb on that follow button right now. Literally one of my favorite people on Twitch. Just perfect vibes. That's all I can say. Perfect vibes. But thank you for coming over here. I really appreciate that. Stream was great. We rarely ever get to raid. That is true. Our time zones are not friendly. I feel like I get to rate you often because you like start your day when I'm finishing up. But the other way around is quite rare. So thank you so much for deciding to come over here. I truly, really appreciate it. For anyone who's new here, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. And on the channel, we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And we have recently just gotten back into Stardew. I didn't play for 4.5 years. And my burnout is cured. And I'm so happy about it. I have been thoroughly enjoying slowly getting back into the whole vibe. I'm taking it very chill, so we're not trying to rush anything. I have a bunch of visual mods and a couple of smaller gameplay mods, but we are also playing with Stardew Valley Expanded, so obviously there's also a bigger extension to the game. And we've just been exploring. I'm having so much fun. So yeah, if you guys want to tag along for that, you're very welcome to do so. But also if you need to go raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. I just actually ruined the day before. I made a to-do list. Look, I have a to-do list in the top corner and it says melon, wheat, BS, which is butternut squash and corn. I made a list. I planned my entire day. I go into town. I get horrendously distracted. And I actually forgot to go buy the seeds that I needed. So now I lost an entire day. And I only realized it at 10 to 5 when Pierre's just closed. So now we are here the next day to try and fix this. Okay, so we need the butternut squash, not the summer squash. How did I even get the summer squash? Because you can't buy it. That is confusing. We're waiting, by the way, with the fruit trees until we have the greenhouse. I'm not getting them beforehand. Okay, but I made my list for a reason. We need melon seeds. And the thing is, we technically still need 5 gold quality melon seeds. So I might actually buy 10. And if we plant them today, we can grow them just before the end of the season. So this is our last hope. Basically, that's it. I think we have the same with the butternut squash. I want to wrap up this day. That's the downside of playing Stardew is you have to finish the day. Otherwise, you can't save. So we're going to finish this day in game. And then I think I'm going to also go find someone to raid. But that will probably take me like a good couple of minutes still. I'll be lurking, getting some food. Yes, of course. Enjoy food. Enjoy your little nap. Thank you so much again for coming over. I appreciate that a ton. Oh no, Mim. I'm so sorry. Not the festival making that loud music. Also, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the raid as well. We always say here, there's no such thing as late on Twitch. You're always right on time. What do we do butternut squash wise? I forgot what I needed. Yeah, we need 5 quality ones as well. These also take 12 days to grow. Then I needed wheat. These are really cheap. And they only take 4 days to grow. But we also need that for the quality crops bundle. So I'm literally kind of tempted to buy 20. And then I wanted more corn. These are expensive. And we can't plant them anymore. They take 14 days to mature. So we're just going to have to be so hopeful that we actually get those corn that we already have growing, that's going to give us enough. Or like that's going to give us the 5. Otherwise, we're going to have to do it next year. That's okay. Although I think corn, plant these in summer or fall. Question, because I truly don't remember this. If you have a crop that continues to grow in fall, do they die? Or do they keep growing? I don't think they die, right? Oh no, good luck, Mim. I'm sending you all the best vibes. They keep growing. Ooh. Well, in that case, I'm going to buy 5 more. We are broke again, but that's okay. That's okay. We are setting ourselves up for success later. We could have done this yesterday, but that doesn't matter. I forgot that they go through autumn. That's really nice, actually. Also, what is this golden carrot situation? Plant these in spring, summer, or fall. Takes 6 days to mature. What in the Minecraft? We have golden carrots in Stardew now? Okay, so these are our melon seeds. I might stimulates leaf production, guaranteed to increase growth rates by at least 10%. Quality retaining soil. The soil has a good chance of staying watered overnight. Basic retaining has a... Ooh, okay. So we don't actually have anything that will help us increase the quality of crops. But I might still use these ones now. Now that we don't, like, have sprinklers yet. You know, just to help us out a little bit. That, I just used that on sprinkler soil. That is the dumbest thing you could have done, bro. Anyways. It is fine. I'll put that here. There we go. Then this is our butternut squash. Then we have 20 of the wheat. And the wheat grows really fast. Which is very convenient, but that means that I don't think I'll plant everything. I'll just fill up the spaces that I have here, and then what I have left, I can always grow later. Like I said, it grows in 4 days, so that should be fine. What in the Minecraft? Yeah. I mean, golden carrots are such a Minecraft-coded thing. To me, at least. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can water this. And then I do actually kind of want to plant the golden carrots. They feel so... I'm pretty... That's expanded, right? That must be expanded. Because I've never ever seen that before. Okay, so we still have some time. I might go drop off this grape. Also, I wanted to check my silo. Oh. We definitely picked up more hay than this. That's such a lie. I can't believe they're doing that to me. That is such a lie. Ain't no way. Also, we still haven't found that summer crop that you're supposedly able to forage. The one that is in the bundle. I might look up how to get that simply because it's from Expanded and I otherwise do not know how to get it. Like this one, the red baneberry. He's a scarecrow. No, he just likes chilling on my farm, Lena. You never have that? People that just like chilling on your farm, just randomly standing there? That's not creepy at all. That's super normal. Also, do you think this is going to be more of those golden carrot seeds? No, this is a chewing stick. Oh my goodness. We are lucky today. We're getting a lot of those lucky spots. I think that's the most we've had since we started playing. Yeah, see, there's one more over here. I would need a farm for that. Fair enough. That's a good point. That is a little requirement for having them on your farm. Okay, let's see if we can find any forageables here still. Still, like, sort of in hopes that I'll just run into that random crop that I don't know how to get. Ooh, there's more grapes here. Hold on. The ones that are actually rare. Oh, I got 2 from that. That is very lucky. Is it a dumb idea? Also, I can tick this off because I got them. Is it a dumb idea that I'm going to try to plant, like make more of those seeds and try to plant them? The thing is, I think we're going to be thankful if we do that. It's going to be a little rough with watering everything every morning. But if we have all those crops growing and we can then make all those seeds in the end, I think that's going to be useful. A skeletal hand. Yo, that's not creepy. No, that's totally normal. That's fine. You just dig around and you find a skeleton hand. You are all good. The fact that my character's not creeping out over this is concerning. Honestly, concerning. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the heck? How was your stream? I appreciate you coming over so much. I hope you had a lovely time playing. You're playing Paleo Pines. I never know how to say it, but I've seen good things. I hope you had the best time. For anyone from my side, please make sure to go drop your bum on the follow button right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for deciding to share your community with me. Innkeeper, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting that sub to his cottage bean. I appreciate that so much. And thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate that a ton. For anyone who just joined, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns, and on the channel we do co-working, gaming, and a sprinkle of IRL. And we are playing very cozy Stardew today. I have just gotten back into Stardew and I am obsessed. I'm having a great time. So yeah, welcome in. Also did farming, but the dino edition, I've seen that. It's that there's dinos in that game and they look ridiculously cute. I actually once saw Lucy play it and I don't know, that game is giving such good vibes. So I love that. But thank you so much again. If you need to raid and run, raid and rest, please make sure to do so as well. I'm also not going to go for that much longer. Ooh, I should eat. Oh no. I was going to wrap up this day and then I keep getting horrendously distracted because it is Stardew, so let's be real. But I'm trying to plant these final crops and then I'm also going to wrap up. So I do want to be upfront about that, but obviously you guys are very welcome to hang out here for just the last little bit. I have a dino. They are so cute. Yeah, I like I said, I saw the game and they look so ridiculously adorable. Okay, I might just put these in here. Maybe I should keep some. And then I obviously need to water that still as well. Yeah, I'm kind of making this game really hard for myself right now with the amount of crops that I'm trying to keep up. Because all of this needs to be watered every morning manually because I don't have I have 2 sprinklers to be exact and a not fully upgraded watering can. But we are in the time where we're kind of grinding things out a little bit. Not grinding too hard because like I said, I'm trying to keep this gameplay very chill, but just being a little bit smart about it so that we can hopefully get some good money from crops because we're gonna need it if we want to get ourselves a barn and stuff like that with animals. But yeah, I do think that means that I'm gonna go to sleep now. And that means we actually played through so many days. We started on day 7 today. It's now day 16. We're gonna end on day 16. And we sold oh, I forgot. We actually sold a bunch of crops. Nice. So we have some more money again. Which I think means we can start saving from potentially trying to get 5k to upgrade our watering can. I think that might be... Oh, sorry. That might be really nice. But yeah, I do think that I am going to wrap up here. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for all the love. There were so many raids today. I really appreciate it. For anyone who stuck around from any of those raids, thank you. I appreciate that a ton. If you were already part of the community and were just vibing and hanging out, I appreciate that too. We actually have one more stream this week. Normally I don't stream on weekends, but we are doing a very cozy reading stream. So if you want to come hang out on Sunday afternoon, we are going to be reading together for 4 hours. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, feel free to come hang out as well. Otherwise, I'll be back with a almost regular schedule next week. The co-working on Tuesday is going to move to Wednesday because Tuesday during the day, I actually have other stuff to do. I'm going to go make jewelry with my mom and my sisters. For Mother's Day, we gave that to her as a gift. And the only day that we could all make it was a Tuesday. So I will be going to do that on Tuesday. But other than that, the schedule for next week is the same. So we're doing co-working and gaming. We're going to play Minecraft again. We're going to play Town to City. So I'm very excited for all of those things. So yeah, if you want to come hang out either on Sunday or somewhere next week, I would love to see you. If you want to know when and what I stream, the best place is going to be Discord. I post my schedule there every single week. You can also check it on my website, which is the same link that goes to the socials. So my schedule, you can also find that on the website. You can see it in your time zone there as well. The thing is, the schedule on the website I only update it when I'm also posting it on Discord to like make sure that I lock in what we're doing that week. So sometimes I make some last minute changes, but if you're curious like when and what I'm streaming, you can also look ahead even like an entire month on my website to kind of see what I'm planning and if there's anything that tickles your fancy. You can also check out any of my socials. I'm pretty active on Instagram primarily. We're getting closer and closer to 10K followers on there. We need like 800 more, which is still quite a lot. So no pressure. But if you do enjoy some cozy content, that might be your place as well. And otherwise, you can also find all of my gaming content, either my YouTube specific videos on my main YouTube channel or my VOD re-uploads and non-gaming videos on my second channel. Yes, it was so nice to meet you as well. It's been so lovely meeting so many new friends on this stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to find us someone to raid. Let me see who all is live. Ooh, I know who we can raid. This is someone I don't think I've ever been able to raid them. But listen, this is a little bit of a legend in the Stardew community. You know how we were talking about speedrunning earlier? If you guys have ever wanted to know what that can look like, this is gonna be the person. Habu is literally the royalty of speedrunning in this game. It's literally their whole thing is playing Stardew fast. It's a very intriguing experience to see and like learn from if you want to know what this game can look like if you are very good at it. And also Habu's just really wonderful and has a lovely community. So they are doing most achievements in a one single in-game day. That's what they're trying to do, which I think is wild. So yeah, if you want to come along on this raid, I think this is going to be a fun one because like I said, this is someone I've known their streams and their name basically since before I started streaming. They've been around for quite a while and they are still going very strong. So I would love to take you guys over there. So yeah, if you want to come along, feel free to copy paste one of the raid messages. We have ones with emotes if you're subbed to the channel, and then we have ones with the regular emojis like the green leaves if you're not subscribed to the channel. So yeah, let's go send over some love. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time zone, and I'll catch you guys on a future stream.